No, because it will push out. Right, we're back.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, everyone. So we've got rid of the green screen behind us. We've got...
We weren't in London.
Yeah, sorry, the facade's come down. But basically, the software that I was using crashed when I tried to do something. And I thought, right, we need to just edit stuff for next week. And yeah, there we go. Look, we're live, which is cool. So... yeah, so we're going to carry on and update the scores as we go. Let me just
There's just been one.
Put this one up there. And what did we just see there?
Field goal for Tamworth, I think.
God, going for field goals.
What have they become?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, retaking it. Yeah, decent stand from Leicester so far. 9 points. Fair play.
Let's give a little bit more space for everything. We're having trouble. What's this? It says we're having trouble streaming to Twitch. We'll keep trying. That doesn't bother me. Okay, but we're live on Facebook. So guys, please let us know your comments. We can get them up on screen. Let us know the scores as they come in. We're going to just keep an eye. Sean Griffin powers in after a long drive to make the score 12-11 to the Saints. So fourth quarter and the Saints pull ahead.
11:33 left in the game.
Let's put that back up. So that's 12-11. I bet that's before the extra point, isn't it? But who cares? Right, let's pop that one up.
That was 4 minutes ago. It's probably 20 now.
So let's put that there.
Decent. Yeah, pretty even game.
Right, restream can close. That can close. That can close.
As a player, you can't beat them sort of games where you're just going like punch for punch. Like,
do you like them?
Yeah,
I like smashing teams out. I like absolutely destroying them.
I'd rather like beat a team where you know the lead's changed hands a few times.
Really?
Yeah, rather than not really smash many teams.
Cover my face.
Yeah, then it just gets a bit boring, isn't it, when you like turning over a team and it's just like.
Now that we're using this software, you could have been at home easy. Just let you know. You drive home.
The studio is just gone.
Right, so we've got good numbers watching us, but so we need to be more. We need to actually let's talk about some stuff. So Tamworth is now 12-7.
They re-kick it. Yeah, I think they did.
Quite that was decent. Decent field position there from them. So they've pinned back Leicester into like their own 15-20. Looks like it's not bad.
Like 4G, isn't it?
Does that make a difference?
No, just an observation. I hate them like double lines. You know, you got like a soccer pitch and a football pitch, whatever.
Yeah.
What?
Let's just check this.
Got a message got me attention.
What from down here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just there. So let's also check the our post as well.
Ones.
Yeah, because we've got our Facebook post there. It gives us all the scores. Now there's our live streams.
Just saw 6-6 Night Caesars. Is that correct? Let's see that.
Oh yeah, 6-6 Night Caesars. Let's put that up. What was this score? I needed 12-7.
12-7, yeah. So that's interesting. The Knights have scored after we mugged them off.
I didn't mug them off.
Nah, the Brooklyn Nation mugged them off. Giving them back
6-6.
like 17% or something.
Why isn't that saving? There it is. There we go.
What colour's their kit? They play Burgundy as well.
No, it's like I think it's a light colour. I can't remember. Right, let me just update the scores on the Facebook post while people moan about it. So we've got. Oh, that's not saving, is it? Let's save that one. So Blitz B and Oxford Saints. Oxford have gone ahead, haven't they? 12-6.
Yeah.
12-11, sorry. Why isn't that showing up there?
Right, let's see what Leicester can do on the ball now.
Yeah. Do you want to
Run up the middle.
describe what you're seeing?
Football. Yeah. You got stuff right. 2 yards probably. I don't know if it's. I haven't watched football in a long time, but they still look massive.
Are you scared?
I am. Yeah. That's another reason why I'm not playing.
Yeah.
It's scary. Let's check out this quarterback. He's getting a bit of praise online, isn't he?
Yeah, people like him.
Like Cam Newton. From what I've seen, he's been completing a lot of sort of little 5-yarders.
So Humber was
Moving the
6-0
chains.
up, yeah? And the Knights are... the Northampton Knights are 6-all with the Caesars. Cool, let's save that. Let's see what else there is. So, guys, send us in your scores as
another 5-yard pass completed.
As they come in. 11. It's 11-6 to the Blitz, but yeah, that's old. 6-0 to Chester. Chester are beating Holton 6-0. Wow. Let's put that one up.
6-0. You did say you'd heard some rumblings up there.
Yeah, but you like I actually had them as the team to like watch, like a team that would overachieve based on previous year expectations. So but I've also heard that Houghton are struggling. Like I think the head coach left and some players and stuff. So you've got one team like they basically had that. Both teams have had a turn in fortunes.
All these teams just go in cycles, don't they? Like some teams just stay good. Very weird sport.
Why is that though? Why do you think this happened? That this cycle stuff happened?
I think the recruitment. I think a lot of people when they pick their team, it's based on. It's not always just I'm going to play for them because they're local. It's like who's going to do well this year? Like what's the word coming out of camp there? You can see some people they'll go to training. They go to like 2, 3, 4 different teams just to check it out. And I don't always think it's to see what the coaching is like. I think it's just to see like, these boys look good.
Humber have gone 12-0 up.
Have they?
Humber have gone 12-0 up. So well done, Humber. Enjoy it while it lasts. No.
Come on, Donny, sort it out.
Good on him. The old Christmas tree team. What's got the scores aren't saving on the website, so we'll just do it on.
We should just done it on pen and paper.
Yeah, just held it up on the camera.
Sent it out in post.
Any news on the Giants Raiders score from Dan Flanagan? No,
nothing, have we?
No, we haven't had anything in through yet, Dan. But we will let you know as soon as we do know. So if anyone out there is watching and can tell us, then let us know. Knights Caesars is 6-all. We knew that. We've already got that written down.
Oh, look at Sheffield's Twitter. That ain't it.
So, here, do you want to... It's probably easier if we do it this way. If I give you control of this...
And I've got a mouse we can borrow.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'll switch over to the laptop and I'll do stuff on there, and then you can mess about with whatever you want to do.
Chat the breeze.
Yeah, so you can see this stuff coming in here.
Score again.
Yeah, and then you got the comments coming in here.
Yeah, there's the Facebook ones.
Yeah, well, you will get YouTube as well. So yeah, so let's do a rundown of the scores that we know so far. So we've got Doncaster Mustangs are losing 12-0 to the Humber Warhawks. Chester Romans are 6-0 up against the Houghton Spartans. It's 6-all between the Northampton Knights and the Nottingham Caesars. Tamworth Phoenix and Leicester Falcons 12-7. It's 12-11 Oxford Saints over the London Blitz B, and that's all the scores we've got at present, guys. If you know any more updates, then send them in,
please. Ooh, some support for the Knights on there. Someone asking for the Ouse Valley Eagles score. I don't think we've heard nothing yet. Nothing's come in.
12. So it's still a one-score game, Tamworth.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
And I've not seen many lively splash plays from Leicester. They're moving the ball quite well. It's like short gains. That's what you need, isn't it? Sometimes that's probably another reason why it's a lower scoring affair.
So the Blitz have forced a safety against the Blitz B. London Blitz B have got a safety against the Oxford Saints, and that was enough to get them into the lead. They were 1 point behind and now 1 point ahead. So 13-12 to the Blitz. That's a hell of a game. That's
And that's after the Saints forced a turnover, right?
Yeah. Saints did force a
What?
turnover. Actually, if I close that.
We're just whispering so they can't hear us.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to sort of talk out loud. But right, let me just get the score update on Facebook first.
How's the ball changed hands over there? I've missed that. Tamworth have the ball now.
It's a punt.
What the hell?
Do you miss a few plays?
Yeah, there you go. Blink and you'll miss it.
James has put some support in for the Knights. Yeah, they're doing well, really well.
Not playing until next week.
Right,
Next week?
No, he's talking about the Northampton Knights, you prick.
It's been a tip.
Right, let's put the club Twitter feeds up. And then what I'll do is I'll add the Gameday Live hashtag. Because that's the one that people are using.
What's our biggest scoreline? So it's probably the Humble one, is it? 12-0.
Yeah, killing it.
Crikey. Right. So in the third quarter over in Tamworth. Is it Tamworth or Leicester? That would suggest it was in Leicester, but unless they got it wrong around.
I think it is. I think it's in Tamworth.
It's in the Midlands.
Is in Tamworth.
It's in the Midlands.
It is in Tamworth. Yeah.
Confirmed.
Confirmed Midlands.
Ooh. It was sweet for Leicester. Nothing on.
Right, Hadrian's.
I quite like Leicester's kit.
What, the green?
Yeah. It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah, I do.
I'll do them.
Right, I'm going to share that screen because then you can, if you take over the mouse, then you can sort of show people what you're looking at. You can jump between. Right, don't worry about that. But like here's where people have mentioned us on Twitter.
Okay.
And then these are all the teams you can scroll across them and see at the top is their latest posts. I've done it by division. I need to do it for everyone actually. But yeah, so
What are you doing, just up there and then the old knobby?
yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get it.
It's got the wheels.
Get out of the way.
Right. So it looks like we've looked quite patch, that's cool. Well, that's going on. Keep an eye on this.
I'm surprised there's not more teams
Tamworth
doing
going.
Twitter updates.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised with that, but I don't know. Maybe it's just nothing going on. Right, Leicester at the halfway line anyway. Ooh. QB scrambling. No, he's throwing it out. And that's frozen as well, so it's good. Right, touchdown Knights apparently, according to Dan Joe.
Get it up on screen. Show the. No, I mean that. Click that,
Yeah.
and then it'll turn up on the screen there.
Show. There we go. Oh,
Paul, it might have been called back for a block in the back. The classic.
technology. Well, was it? I wonder if that was a big run or are they near the end zone? Who knows? Dan J, are you at the game or are you you got some Twitter feed going on there? Let us know. Refresh. Let's keep refreshing this, see what we got. I want to know what's going on about Saints game. That looks decent.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll keep us updated.
So it was a safety, and then the Blitz would have got the ball back, wouldn't they? So. And they're just chewing the clock. What's happening over here? Leicester punted. Can we get rid of that now?
Yeah, just click on it again.
Unless there's another block on the back. Come on, Brett Ball, sort us out. There's severe lack of sort of media or anything, isn't there?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to work on because I've got different people telling me stuff.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the old. What's going on here? Tamworth got the ball probably outside their own 10. I don't know what down it is because you can't see on these streams, can you?
No, they used to show that stuff. But...
It's 324 people watching that game. That's good. I guess you can't half watch it. Stuffed. What's that? Couple of yards. Blocking back. Surprised the old Giants haven't scored yet. There must be something. Do you ever get teams that sort of they lose at the end and they just don't update the Twitter?
Yeah,
because
well,
it was
they stop
heartbroken.
updating. Yeah. Always, yeah.
I'm not saying that's what's happened with the Saints, but it just made me think. Yeah, if you just joined us, we had a bit of a we had a bit of a crash, didn't we, with the actual game day live in our little studio. So we had to come on StreamYard, but we're going to try and just every week try and improve it. And there's a lot of stuff we weren't really able to do today with it, but it's going to be slick. It's going to be a proper host as well, rather than just me just filibustering for a couple of hours. So stick with us. Hopefully we get some action. I mean, this is really the old school way of how you'd find out scores, isn't it? Just you have to just
so
Twitter,
and that's what I'm sort of doing now.
Trying to get it all in one place.
Yeah, so what we're looking at doing, I'll just sort of share that now, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So for next week, we're hoping that we'll be able to give teams the opportunity to update their scores on our website live. So we just get the feed through and it all updates, and the league tables do, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, because and then you wouldn't need to come onto the stream. I mean, you could if you wanted, obviously, but there's you could just look at the website and it would give you the latest scores, which I suppose it does now. But then they're fed by us rather than it just you want it automated as much as possible, right? So that's what's coming.
Sorry, I missed that. Someone was asking about the East Valley Eagles score earlier. End of the first quarter, they're winning 3-0 against the Ipswich Cardinals, apparently.
Yeah.
There you go. I think that was pinned for a close one, wasn't it, in the picks? 3-0. Might be quite a few low-scoring ones today. I think if offenses haven't played together for God knows how long, that might be a reason. That tends to be a thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, just and well, it's easier to go on a defense and smash people, isn't it?
It's of course habit.
Yeah, that's why I played it.
Hey?
That's why I played defense. It's just easier.
Thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just a lot more fun.
Right, so what was that? 3-0 to Ouse Valley?
Yeah.
Tight game.
That's from the Ipswich.
And that's what was the what's the end of first quarter, right? So they're second quarter now.
Mm-hmm. Just don't know how I feel about their logo. It's not bad, is it? It's just you talking about the Cardinals change? Yeah.
Oh, I need to go to the toilet. I'm back in a minute. Good luck.
Right.
You can do it. Why don't you talk about the UKFL?
We're all going to discuss what we think.
I don't want to talk about that. There's a couple of things I want to talk about. Back in a sec. Do you want to drink or anything?
Nah, I'm good. Cheers. Let's discuss what we think he's doing on the toilet. Number 1 or 2. Probably 2. We'll see how long he takes. Right, any updates? Welcome. What we got? Actually, let's look at that Ipswich. Let's look at the other one. Yeah, that was him, wasn't it? This fella. See, that's weird, isn't it? I kind of like it though. It's like a monk. It's just it's like Freemasons vibes I'm getting. I like the colour scheme though. Very nice. Right, what are we getting? Not a lot. Fourth quarter now, Tamworth Leicester. 12-7 Tamworth. Come on, Leicester, let's have something. Some proper big boys there, isn't there? Intimidating. Pringles.
How you doing?
Yeah, good. We've just been talking about if you were going for number 1 or 2, but probably a 1.
Was.
Yeah.
Thanks for talking about that.
Had a little look at the old logo for the Cardinals. They're both a bit like, I just don't know how I feel about them.
What?
We were looking at the old logo, the old mate.
Yeah.
They're just, I don't know.
The new one's definitely an improvement.
Yeah, there's a sort of less is more like vibe now, isn't there?
Mm.
You see it with like Premier League football as well. They're just like dumbing down all the logos. There's less going on. I don't know why. Like the old school ones.
What's old school?
Like Premier League ones.
Mm.
Well, like Newcastle.
Yeah.
Got like a big...
Do you like those?
Yeah, but they're all just circle. They're always making it's like Portsmouth's one now. It's just a circle now, isn't it? They put them all into circles.
Is it?
Mm.
I didn't know
It's
they
weird.
changed it.
It's weird. They just simplify it. Interesting. So there's no scores on the doors.
No, if you hit that one at the top.
Is that just a general refresh?
Yeah, that'll do everything. And they refresh it every 2 minutes anyway. But then you scroll along the bottom here, and you can see the other leagues. But right, Caledonian aren't going to play today, so let's get rid of that one.
What's the time up in Scotland?
South are going to play, but not Sussex will. They'll tweet. So let's move them to the left.
Why is no one tweeting? That's what winds me up.
Why? Because we need them to.
Yeah, but I mean, they must have. You know,
There's a couple. We've got a couple. There's a couple. I'm going to put them all into one feed. 18-point lead to Humber. 18. Let's get that bit bigger on screen because I think we can click on these and then they. Nah, I'm wrong.
That's mad.
Shame we can't blow them up.
Wonder how the Mustangs are going to get on against the Giants. Is that an end that league?
The what?
Just wondering how they're going to get on against when they play the Giants.
Yorkshire
Rams. They never used to be purple, did they? What's that about?
No, they changed. They had like a
black,
right facing ram, really long logo. Yeah, and they changed the purple
from years ago.
Yeah. Oh, they were black. Yeah. Sorry, you were talking about kit colour.
Just their logo is purple. I don't know. Yeah, no. So, but with my rant about the tweet, it's just like they've got these teams have got people that follow them. They're not all at the game, are they? So I don't know. Humber showing up, Nathan Johnson. Yeah, it seems to be fair play. Fair play, Humber.
Put it up.
Couldn't be bothered. No, yeah, it'd be interesting to see, being on 18.8, being on a team where you just you go down quite big early on. Like, there's only two things you can do, and that's either hide or fight back, isn't it? It'd be interesting to see what.
I think Humber need to work on their PAT game.
Yeah.
They can't get a point after for toffee.
Imagine if they did.
Or what now? Yeah, just because I said it.
No, but imagine the score.
Oh, right.
Oh, here we go. Blitz get a field goal, making the score 16-12, just under 2 minutes left. So that's the Blitz B ahead of the Oxford Saints, 16-12. So that means they got the ball though.
Where are they? What is it? Quarter.
It's the end of the game. They've got 2 minutes left. The Saints look like they've got the ball, and they're 4 points behind. You do the math. Touchdown needed. Let's go.
You do the math.
Yeah.
12-7's
You
4
Google shots.
Yeah.
Settle for a field goal, aren't they? Keep it close.
I'm definitely going to get James to do all these score updates so I can focus on other stuff.
Bantering.
Yeah.
Well,
let's see if Mike's. Mike, if you're out there and you're watching, Mike Ireland, we'll see if we can get you on. Because I want him to talk about all of his Schmeider stuff. He's a top boy. Let me just message him.
Oh. I wish we could just watch that last 2 minutes of the Saints.
I know. Hey, who knows? In the future, we might be able to like grow into these games and show them.
Play by robots, mate.
So the Tamworth game. We're watching it. 12-7 to Tamworth. They're in the fourth quarter. We don't know the time.
You've got to be halfway through.
Leicester have the ball in Tamworth's territory. Leicester could win this game. This could go either way. Number 69.
What are we going to do? Look, watch this. 5-yard pass. Bet you any money. They can't really stop it though, like things. They're sending a lot of pressure. Well, they're showing it. Nah, not much pressure at all.
Ball's in the air.
Oh, deflected. Yeah, so we've got two. Considering it's early on, we've got two good finishes going on here. Tamworth, 5-point game, and they've got the ball. Leicester have got the ball. Trying to peg that back. And we've got the Saints. I don't know. I'm struggling to figure out where these games are being played. I think it was the wrong way around, wasn't it? But
yeah, I've got them here. So
you'd fancy Saints if they're at home, that home crowd giving them a bit of.
What chant would you do from? No, they're away. Blitz.
What if they're away? What?
No, they are away.
I wouldn't have any fans then. Mike's gone down Sainsbury's. He also picks up some milk. See you refresh. Yeah, I think 4 points. Half time 6-6. Who is Dan J? Touchdown Knights. That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's half time for that game.
That's Dan Jats for the
North Ends
season. Yeah. Caesar salads. Where's all the thingamajiggy gone? But where did it go?
What are you doing?
Where's the scores gone?
Right, let's take that down just while I fix it because it's a mess. Talk about the UKFL. UKFL. What do you think of it? What do you make of that whole thing?
I think my gut says it's probably not going to happen.
Why? Why not?
I feel like it's not the first time something like that, does it? It was
not even. Sorry, I'm having a Pringle. Not only is it not the first time, it's not the first time that this particular person has tried to do something. I think it's his third attempt.
Yeah, for me, it's just. I mean, these sort of things are gonna keep cropping up until our game gets better. Do you know what I mean? Because there's so much room for improvement, like with Britball in general. So if it just gives people a kick up the backside, But yeah, no, for me, it's not. I can't see it happening. Was it going to involve semi-pro players, wasn't it, or something? What was
Pro?
What
They
was
want to
the
go
thing?
pro. Yeah. So yeah, they're looking at putting 8 new teams in. Why is the scores not?
That's a good point. They got that. I was keeping on that Euro League. I don't know what it's called. It's basically like the European.
Yeah, just the European Football League.
That looks pretty decent. Like the standard, well run.
Yeah.
I just hope we can get our game like better bits. We always hit the same sort of, blocks, and it's just, I don't know. What we shouting over here? Toot sweet.
Yeah, so I think I like the idea. I love the idea of semi-pro or pro football in the UK. I think everyone does. I just don't think that Mick Tyler's the right person to do it and lead us into it. I don't think it's going to work. I think he's got too many enemies, too many people that don't like him, and that's what I think it comes down to. I like the idea. I think that they seem to be hinging quite heavily on this. I think it's called EIS. It's like a tax thing that where companies pay, instead of paying a corporation tax, they can use their corporation tax to put it to fund certain things that are eligible. Okay. So he's got that eligibility. That seems to be the entire investment strategy.
He's after more investment though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's constantly talking about. Yeah, but they're constantly talking about. Well, I say entire investment strategy. The other investment strategy is crowdfunding. Like, can we all chip in a tenner and see if we get £1 million? Like, I just don't see it happening.
It's going to need a lot of money in it if you paying players.
Well, they think, from what I heard him say, £1 million will get them through their first season.
And then?
Or set up for the first season or something. Yeah. But I can't see how £1 million funds 8 teams.
Yeah.
125 grand each.
But if looking at it from the other way, what would you do to make Britball better? If you without starting a new league? Do you think there's 2 new teams?
What would I do to make Britball better?
Mm-hmm. Like to push it in a direction where it could be semi-pro, whatever pro, but
yeah, semi-pro is the next step. If you wanted to
that's really down to the teams, I guess, isn't it? But...
Yeah, and Dan just popped up and said, "No Raptor score at all." No, not yet, Rob. We'll let you know when we get one, mate. We'll keep plugging and looking away and plugging away.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You can't have a semi-pro or a pro league without the product. There's plenty of UK NFL fans, unlike the fans we have on our sideline, purely down to the product. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and so that has to be built. And like one of the things I think, and this is sort of quite, I suppose, controversial. I think in order to grow the game, you need to have more at the top tier at the moment. So we used to have a single Premiership, didn't we? A National League Premiership.
Yeah.
Now it's been to North-South, and it's been North-South for a few years. I think it needs to split again, and I think it needs to be. It doesn't matter what, London and then South and then North and Scotland. I don't care, whatever. But I think there's if it splits 3 or 4 ways, then yes, the product in general initially will take a dip because you've got lesser teams that are more prominent. But then you've also got 4 teams at the top level, well, actually more than 4, probably 8 teams at the top level, which will have winning records.
Yes.
At the moment, there's only 3. There's only 4, maybe 5 teams that get a winning record every season, and it's winning records that actually attract players over time. So I think that if you have more at the top level, you'll have more teams that have winning records, and you won't have this. People moving around so much and just trying to go and get a ring somewhere and all that. Well, you will have it, but it just won't be as impactful.
Yeah. Nathan Johnson just needs the exposure. Get out there, small people that wear, and the rest takes care of. Yeah, I guess with the theory of there being so many NFL fans over here, but they don't all know about it being played here. It's a bit like Same as basketball, but they're pro over here, aren't they? They're semi-pro.
Yeah, it's pro,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
But
Could be better.
We'll just cover it.
Yeah. Yeah. UKBL.
What's going on here? So I'm just trying to get logged in on the website.
There's probably a few games at half time then, is there? No, not half time. Where that from? A more promising drive for the Mustangs ended with a failed field goal attempt. Score still 0-18. So they moved the ball a bit. Looks like no one can hit a field goal or extra point in that game. Yeah, hopefully I can get back into that and make a bit more of it. Still want to know how this Saints Blitz B game's going because it's a bit of a cliffhanger, isn't it?
Oh yeah, are they posted?
Nah, not a sausage.
12 minutes.
Probably means they lost.
Yeah, they scored 2 touchdowns on us. Yeah. Oh, there's a punt. Is he going to try and return that? Yeah, he is. What's he doing?
Oh dear.
That was never going to go anywhere.
I mean, we're sort of guessing how long's left in this game, but probably the last 2 minutes now, you say?
Yeah. Leicester with the ball with a full field to drive down.
The odds are against them.
Yeah, I can't see them. Well, you never know, man. Like, I'm fed up of saying.
I mean, I've only half watched it. I've not really seen any big plays, as in like long yardage plays in this game. I'm sure there have been, but
yeah, it's been just driving down. I hate when I play defense. I hate when teams drive down on me. Like, just keep getting the first down. You're like, oh. Well, yeah. Especially when they get third down conversions.
Just score,
yeah. Stop fluffing me.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. I think that's a good offense, isn't it? When they can
just demoralise you.
Yeah, especially at the end of the game as well. It's when you get the third down and some nobby goes offside. That's what winds me up. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? There's a foul.
Let's just see what they're carrying on that conversation.
Tom T.J. Johnson, there's a difference between the casual fan being interested in the high-end product and the semi-pro product. Diehards are already invested in the sport. Also, go Warhawks. Yeah, go Warhawks. They're doing well. Yeah. And you got a good point. It's
East Essex Sabres. This is brilliant. East Essex Sabres are beating the East Kent Mavericks 9-0.
Where you found that from?
That's from our Facebook post. I need to add that here so you can see it. It's on there. No, I'll do it. If you look at our post, so that dropped down there, and then it should be on one of these. That one. Yeah, 9-0.
Oh dear.
After a touchdown, converted touchdown and a safety. 6-0, still to the... Hold on, let me just do that. Let me just add this to the other one so you don't have to keep messing around.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not James. James hasn't kicked in yet. I can't wait till he does.
Still in bed.
Yeah. Oh, I can't add. There should be...
Right, I don't know if this is probably third or fourth down for Leicester now. And they're still up against their own.
Yeah, they're...
Go on. Was it safe? Third?
Well, look, it's interesting. Tamworth's defence got 6 on the line. I'm really surprised by that.
They're faking a lot of their pressure.
It was he dropped back in the coverage, but it's...
He's gone for it. He's gone deep. Push off, maybe.
Mate, you call that? Oh, no good.
Oof. The side judge is wearing football gloves, I think. So he means business.
Yeah.
Are they football gloves or are they just woolly?
He ain't gonna drop a single ball today, that geezer.
Yeah. He's just mad he didn't catch it himself. Yeah, they keep putting a lot of players up on the line, Tamworth. They're only really sending 3 or 4. Yeah, sorry, Sam Walker. Any updates?
On what?
On the Wolverines Titans game? No, we haven't actually.
No, that's one we haven't got.
Well, the Titans had the game day here 6 hours ago, so we know that much. But no, if anyone does know anything, though, please let us know. Social media's lacking a bit.
Punt from the Falcons, mate. He's called a whoa.
A diving catch.
Yeah, that was interesting. One of the returners, there were 2 returners back there.
Mm-hmm.
One of them called a fair catch. The other one caught it.
Can you do that?
I don't know. I'm surprised he didn't get flagged.
Or was he faking that he had the ball?
You can't fake a fair catch, surely. You can simulate that you're going to catch the ball.
I don't know.
Or maybe you can fake a fair catch. Oh, look, there we go. Blitz get a field goal. Oh, no, that was already there.
Yeah. Can you fake a fair catch, anyone? Can you do that? I'm good.
For now.
Dum. Yeah, that's got to be game over now, isn't it? They'll run the ball now. What's Tell me, I've got a few kits, haven't they? See, I swear they got an orange one.
They got a colour rush, orange,
What's
and
the
black.
actual home kit then?
I think black. Well, they're at home now.
I only played them once, so I'm pretty sure they were orange.
Yeah, all orange. That was their colour rush.
Is it like Bristol? Wasn't it? No, it wasn't all orange until years ago. Boy, we're good. I want to play them now.
No, they hurt you.
Yeah. There's just nothing going on.
It'll all start coming in, mate.
Probably will just do a half time up there, won't they?
Yeah, some teams do that, or they just do a full time or nothing. There's a lot of teams that do nothing.
We need someone live at the place we can just go to.
That's what we're trying to work on. We'll have that at some point. People can, can like dial in and stuff, but we can't even get that software to work. So.
No. Well, the whole point today is just to start this. Like, this is as raw as it's going to be, and just improve it every week. Obviously, this isn't how we want it to go.
The Thunder have sent us some pre-game interviews. Should we look at those?
Yes,
Let's
do that. They loved the media, didn't they?
Who, the Thunder?
Yeah.
They're decent with it. Where did they send that to? Gridiron Hub.
Do you want me to move? You all right?
No, they've got long arms.
Is that finished?
If it hasn't, why the hell are they playing that?
Just cut to an advert, yeah.
That's got to be finished.
That must have been, look like finished as it was then. Well, if it has, fair play to not fair play for Tamworth for winning, but fair play Leicester there, keeping that close.
They're still going.
No, that commercials are over.
Maybe there was a timeout. So the Falcons have no, they haven't got the ball. So it's the Phoenix have got the ball in the Falcons' territory.
3rd and 13, I think.
Yeah, at about the 32-yard line.
Oh,
no one's got hands.
No one's around that side judge.
That would have been a pick. That's fair enough. It was a defensive player, but still.
No, that wasn't. That was the wide receiver that dropped that.
Apart from that side judge. He's brilliant. They're going to sign him up. He was out like doing the stretches.
I'd like to see more of that, like refs with bicep bands and a bit of eye black, getting into it. Just get
just a lid.
Maybe just get down into a stance at the start of a play.
Right, we do have an update. Samuel and Serge is 0-0 at half time.
Offense, anyone?
Wow, Samuel and Serge 0-0 at half time. Right, so that's that one. I just want to watch these. We'll get these videos up and play them. I don't know if the audio is going to work, but we'll try it.
More concerned about the bloody.
Is that coming out of your headphones then? Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Let me turn that down.
No, I'm just going to put it onto the speaker.
All right. 3rd and pretty long for Tamworth. About 15 yards.
Little Elliott with the ball. He's well a good running back.
Yeah, he's taking down.
Class.
Look at him with his gloves.
You can't get over 3 clubs, can you?
No, I can't.
Whoa, that's going to be loud. Right, it done like full screen.
What's it like? It's in like some sort of Instagram, like not font. What's the word?
Filter.
That's him. Sepia.
There we go. Right. Should we share this?
Yeah,
share
come
one?
on.
Right, I don't know how this
So
sounds.
this is pre-game media from Sussex.
Yeah, sent to us from old Surge World. This is Coach Ian Ellis. He's the first one. Let's get that up and we can live react.
Sure.
Shall I go full screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Treat him to it.
Right, hopefully you guys can hear this. If you can't, something else we can improve on next week.
Thanks for joining us, Coach. What are your thoughts on being back after so long?
It's just amazing to be back on the field after being away from playing the game for the last year and a half. We've got a lot of work in. It's just great to be back on the field and having an opportunity
Heavy
to play.
And what are your thoughts on the game today?
It should be a great opportunity for us to try and understand where we are against the team at the next level. I always love playing the Thrashers. Obviously, I've got a long relationship with Coach Steve Rains. So it should be a great opportunity for us to see how we measure up against the Prem team.
And what are your thoughts on the season as a whole?
For me, there's no such thing as it's not a competitive season. Every time you walk on the field, it's competitive. We spend an awful lot of time in practice. Now is our opportunity over the next 8 games to see how we gel and how we've come together as a program in our pre-season. So I'm really excited about it. Although it's not going to give us a championship that we're hunting for, we're all excited about this opportunity to play football.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
So interesting there from Ellis, our old coach. Did he ever coach you?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
I think when I went up to seniors, I think Steve Rains had just left. He'd taken
And then yeah.
when we
Big
played
Ian
Amsterdam
took over.
and that, I think.
Oh
Or
yeah.
maybe this season after, but yeah.
Oh, the Amsterdam game.
I don't think he had the goatee.
No, that's a new. That's a new.
my main takeaway from the interview.
His multi-coloured goatee.
Facial hair.
Yeah. No, yeah. Oh, look. Hold on. We'll come back to that. But
Hold on, Ian.
Yeah. Oh, they were good for a safety, Tamworth, but they let Leicester complete a pass and get out of trouble.
Another 5-yarder.
Yeah. But a lot of short yardage gains in this game. So one of the things Coach Ellis said in that game, in that interview, is that there's no such thing as a non-competitive season. It's something that I keep saying that it's non-competitive. But I like that. I had Coach Ellis on for an interview, and I said I like that mentality from a head coach. But I also think in some divisions it is extremely competitive, and I think the South is one of them. There's another really competitive division that's just full of.
Oh, Leicester have just looked like they've scored about, I don't know, 90-yard touchdown, maybe?
No, they got him. He's still up. He fumbled!
So Leicester just ran down 90 yards down the field. He looks like he's fumbled it at the end zone.
The refs are calling it.
That would be an epic win if that's a touchdown.
Oh,
that is drama.
He's in the end. He's actually in the end zone.
I don't know. I think it was a pass. He's gone about 90 yards down the field. He gets to the end zone about 5 yards out, and there's about 2 Tamworth players have caught him up. He's dancing around them. He looks like he's got in, but then the ball's come out. I don't know what's going on right now, but it was mad. I just don't want this Ian Ellis interview to go ahead today.
No, they are determined that Ian Ellis does not get the airtime.
Is there any replays on these streams?
Sometimes, but
They want to do, don't they? Oh, the refs are cancelling now. That's it. Everyone's pointing.
VAR.
Everyone's pointing in
Going to
the
VAR.
opposite directions. Everyone's doing that or that.
Mm. There's 352 people
I can't
watching
even
now.
run that far.
Oh, do you remember when
Yeah. Exactly what you're going to say. Yes.
Swindon Storm, wasn't it?
No, it was
Yeah.
Gloucester. Centurions, maybe? You know, when I got the pick and I just go through and I got tackled by the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you come off the field thinking someone toe tapped you or something, didn't you?
No,
No, there's no one near you, mate.
Just didn't want to run.
Yeah.
What's going on here then? Come on.
They don't know, mate. They really don't know.
What's this? Message from Nathan. Cracking strip, not sure why he did. Oh, it's a strip. What?
Yeah,
Oh,
he hit the ball at the end.
Not sure why he didn't try and run through the defence player instead of dancing.
Yeah. Well, I think he'd have beat him in a foot race to the corner.
It looked like there was maybe two there when I looked. I thought, maybe too busy looking at this interview, but
God, they're still deciding. I'm just going to turn it off.
you got to give it. What
Have you got to give it? Why have you got to give it? That's the game.
Because
as well.
drama.
What a great end to that game. The other game should have kicked off now. Actually, let's have a little.
See, if
look.
nothing else is working, at least we've got some bit of drama over here.
Cheetahs and Stallions are 0-0. Theirs have started. They've got good numbers on these streams. Which is
So
good.
what's the two outcomes here? Touchdown or
I don't know. There's multiple outcomes, isn't there?
Tamworth ball? On the, I don't know. If they fumbled it, he's recovered it in the end zone or out the end zone?
They were in the end zone because you see the uprights at the back of the end zone, 10 yards, aren't they?
I might have turned the volume up.
Let's do that.
Poor old Ian here.
We'll get to you.
Get
Ian.
back to you, mate.
Through that line, his coaches have found out. That's the Falcons coach coming onto the field saying, "Well, can you give us a call?
There's a coach on the field.
Did we score?"
There's two coaches. Coach Jason Scott's on the field. He's telling the other coach to get off the field.
I think they're going to give the ball to Tamworth.
Oh no. That would have made it
We'll
12-13.
see. Let's wait for the call from the referee as the ball is.
I think that's the Falcons head coach. I don't know.
Are they marching backwards?
Just to ensure that everyone knew that Tamworth came up with the ball on that one. So what a fascinating play. Anna Cunley running down the field.
I'm fairly sure that's Leicester's
85
head coach.
yards before Weeks ripped the ball loose. And the referees ended up with a decision to make.
It's not his
Weeks with the ball loose.
bucket cap. Bold move. After Glastonbury
Let's see.
after this.
Formation by the offense. Off the distance to the goal, replay, third down.
What? How did that take so long?
So
Illegal
all of that
formation.
debate, and the whole thing is wiped off the board.
I'll be fuming if I ran that far for nothing. Gutted, yeah.
They just ran the same play again. Anyway,
Absolutely.
Illegal formation. But what takes so long? The geezer that clocked that, he must have been going, "Oh, it's illegal formation." Yeah, I know, it's illegal formation. No, it was illegal.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It was illegal formation. You just get fucking going because.
Or you just didn't speak till the end?
Yeah.
So just to add to that, yeah, it was legal formation.
Yeah, I like your point. Good point. Well made.
It was 10 yards
It's
offside.
illegal. Yeah. 6 players in the backfield.
I bet you now, I do a little penny bet. There'll be a safety now.
Oh,
That'll be their hearts will sank.
drops
And
back.
they're only sending 3
Ooh.
again.
He's got good legs, this
The
QB.
QB's on an adventure. He's made about 20 yards, I think. It's interesting. It looks to me like they're only sending.
They're trying to get a quick
They're
shot.
not sending many, but they're covering that middle for them short passes quite well.
I think he's gonna spike the ball. Or isn't? No.
I feel bad for him now. It'd be nice.
It's a great play, but you know.
Yeah, he
illegal
just
formation.
just looks short. Scrambles short, covered.
Leicester are like rampant, aren't they? They've suddenly just got a little bit of a kick in their step.
Do you know, the next time they play them, they're going to have that belief now, aren't they, that they're beatable.
Yeah, but what about everyone else that's in the league? They'll be looking at it going,
Mm.
either, yeah, you're scared of Leicester or you're not so scared of Tamworth. Like, what do you reckon the...
Yeah, you don't know, do you? You don't know.
Right, time out. QB's puffing.
Oh, Walsall Gummidge.
Right, let's go back to this. We're in the timeout. Be Nuffield in a minute. Yeah, so, and yeah, what I was saying about the competitive stuff. I get that head coaches are saying that you'd expect them to, but also I actually think this is a competitive league. I think everyone wants to win. You've got like 3 teams that genuinely they can go 8-0, 8-0 in this league, and Sussex are one of them. I actually think, and like, yeah, I think I said it earlier. With these 2 first games against the Thrashers, these 2 games define it. If the same team wins both, then that's the champion of that league, in my opinion.
Can't count the Knights, mate. Funny.
Okay. Right, let's
No,
go.
you don't know. You just never know with the Knights, do you?
No, you don't. And the Knights, you know, I was speaking to Tootle, the head coach at the Knights, good friend of mine, and he's been telling me they got, you know, a lot of new players. They need a bit more experienced players. He was telling me, and that's a bit that I think.
Well, yeah, suggests that they will use it as a chance to get them all involved.
All right, Leicester are back in the game. Oh, big bomb! And the way he jumped for it, he jumped for it like about 3 seconds too early, didn't he?
Yeah, like a salmon.
It came down into the defender's basket, and he dropped it. Let's put this one back on.
Yeah, but this goes back to what we were saying earlier. Though, these leagues that form now are a good chance for teams like what you said there with the Knights, whatever. Use it.
That looks like his game.
Yeah.
So 12-7 final score.
Suggested why he did a Hail Mary. What's going on here? Having issues streaming.
Yeah, it's not letting us go to Twitch. I'm just going to remove it.
He didn't address the fact that they're playing him twice on the bounce, did he? Or did he?
No. Did you want him to?
Yeah.
Come on, Ian. Right, hold on. Let's get the next
Well,
one.
he must be looking at it thinking, what the...
These are come from Surge World, by the way. The guy that looks after or the organisation. It is a guy. Yeah. Top bloke. Content he creates is awesome. Awful. Oh, brilliant. Right, let's see. I don't know. I apologise in advance for not knowing this
Have we got
guy.
any update for Ouse Valley Eagles?
We don't know, Chris. We'll just watch these videos and we'll have a look, mate.
What's 3-0?
They were 3-0 in, and they're in the second quarter. The last we knew.
3-0 up.
3-0 up. Yeah. So this looks like it says he's a defensive line coach. Well, let's get him up and see what he's got to say for himself. Hold on.
DC. Oh, DC.
Okay,
He's
so
update his jacket, doesn't he?
yeah. So update his jacket. So Neil and you have to.
I'm going Cordia.
Oh, I was going to say Chordia.
Yeah, probably.
But Neil, this guy, he used to be the defensive line coach. He's now the defensive coordinator. He does need to get his jacket up refreshed. And let's see what he's got to say.
Joining us, Coach. What are your thoughts on the game today?
Really looking forward to it. It feels like it's been a long time without football. Don't know what we're going to face. It's been a year and a half. They don't know what they're going to face. So it should be a very interesting game.
And defensively, what are you looking for out of the team today?
Well, we always go into a game and always say to the players, we aim to give up 0 points, but this is football. So the most we aim to give up is 14 because we expect our offense.
Oh, imagine getting given a quota.
So
I'm sorry.
what I'm hoping for is a good display today. If we can get some turnovers, the weather's looking a
Move over, let me get-
little bit
let me
iffy,
get-
so that will help with us forcing some fumbles, I hope.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck for the game.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. Sorry, I know I said
No, that was
imagine
quite
getting given a
interesting.
quota. Yeah, like this is an interesting topic because I know from speaking to like Coach Steve Rains years ago, he said to me, I remember talking to him about scores and all this sort of stuff, and he said to me, "Oh, we got something interrupt worthy."
Sorry. Breaking news.
Yeah. So
Cardinals 10-3 up at half time.
weren't they 3-0 down?
Yeah, I think they were.
Let me just check. I can't find them.
Yeah, Ouse Valley.
Oh, yeah.
So there's your Ouse Valley Eagles update. If
So 10-3.
Thomas Vince, 10-3 to Ipswich.
Cool. Let's put that up. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, cheers.
I was going to check the other comments to see what else there is. But yeah, this is an interesting point. And really one, I suppose it's, for the head coach and the defensive coordinators to figure out. Is there anything more? Oh, I want to put it newest because then I get to see the latest stuff. 16-0 at half time for the East Essex Sabres.
Crumbs.
That's another update. So yeah, I remember speaking to Coach Rains about this. That's half time, isn't it? I'll put it Q3 because I'll have to update it again. So yeah, I remember speaking to Coach Rains once, and he said to me, it was about that topic, like how many points should we conceive as a defense? And his answer to me was, well, if my offense scored 21 points, I expect to win that game. And I used to remember that. I remember that for years because I used to remember as soon as if it got to the point where the other team scored 21 points, I should just see Coach Rains getting more pissed off about it. So that was definitely, but this coach here is this coordinator Neil is saying 14 points. But I definitely have played for defensive coordinators that have been like donuts for everyone. We get
You just depends who you're playing, then you got. You get given targets, don't you? Especially if you're playing a team and you're gonna whoop, they're gonna whoop you.
Yeah, can we keep it below
1
50?
quarter, one touchdown a quarter.
yeah, but yeah, it's an interesting point.
Tom is asking for a Giants update. I don't think we've heard anything.
We've had nothing from the Giants yet, Tom. We'll let you know. Actually, let's just check our.
Thanks for joining us, Coach. What are your thoughts on the game today?
Well, sorry guys. Let's just check, see what our latest.
Interesting if they lose 40-0 today.
We did it, Coach.
Mustangs with some points on the board.
So half time. So yeah, here. Do you want to just go through them and I'll start? Oh, here we go. We've got a Bobcat score 6-0 up against Portsmouth. Thank you, Matt, for tagging Gameday Live.
Yep, lovely.
So do you want to just go through them and I'll start adding them in?
We never did get a full time through from Oxford Saints, so that to me suggests that they probably did lose. It was 16-12 to Blitz B.
Yeah.
Humber Warhawks are beating Doncaster Mustangs 18-7, so it looks like they're getting back into it. At least that's good. We covered that Ouse Valley Eagles took a 3-0 lead against Ipswich Cardinals. That's now 10-3 to Ipswich. Anything else we got?
Bournemouth is.
Bournemouth Bobcats 6-0 up against Portsmouth Destroyers. I think Portsmouth. That was the evenly picked one. I think it was 51% in favour of Portsmouth.
Yeah. And then if you just scroll along the bottom there, mate, you get to see the rest of them. No, just look at the top, but just scroll. There's anything more? Looks like the Raptors are going to be posting today. Hopefully they updated 5 hours ago, and the Bombers. But we haven't had anything from those teams yet.
Yeah, nothing from the Giants.
No.
Which sucks.
Yeah, and I've got nothing in the comments here.
Yeah, if anyone's there, let us know.
Anyway, right. So let's go back to our Surge World content. Hold on, I'm just going to take it off screen while I prep it.
It's funny, like they've always been good with this stuff. Sussex, like
they're
top
amazing.
Teams in the country don't even do this.
No, they're amazing. The Surge, the guy that runs it, does a sterling job. Like they've released 2 videos in the run up to it this week. 3 videos they shared with us on Game Day now, just previews. They'll have highlights that they post straight after the game. They're brilliant. They're really good.
And it's funny because we were talking about people picking team. That's if I was a person looking for a team to join,
thanks for joining us.
That'd be something that
Thoughts on the game today?
go there. Do you know what I mean?
So what are you saying that you're going to be playing for the Thunder?
Nah, I've only played for one thing.
Oh, don't start with all that. Right, we got Malcolm Bamsey, that's a name I do know. Been around the game a long time. Current offensive coordinator. Does it marry up with his top? It says 25th anniversary.
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay. So he's the current offensive coordinator of the Sussex Thunder. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Well, it's first of all, it's great to be going back out and actually playing some football. It's been 2 long years, but the guys have been working hard since January. We've had to.
Malcolm actually had a black beard when they last played.
Put up with a lot of social distance practices and things like that, so to actually get back on the field today is fantastic. And we've got really high hopes. I think we've got an opportunity to win some games this year, to get back to winning ways, and actually set the best example of the other team in the UK, the Thunder here, and we're looking to take on all comers.
And from an offensive point of view, what are you looking for today?
I'm looking forward to
15
sustained drives. In the past, we've had the ability to score on deep passes and things like that. But actually, what we want to do is actually almost keep our defense off the field and certainly rest in between drives and actually have sustained drives all the time. And what we've said to the offense is 3.5 yards. If we get 3.5 yards on every play, we're unstoppable because we'll score on every drive. So that's what we're looking for, to actually just make sure that we're driving the ball and we're consistent on our plays.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck for the game.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Good old Malk.
Apologies for the. I wasn't laughing at him.
Yeah, sorry, it's my fault. But yeah, a couple of interesting things Malcolm said there. The 3.5 yards per play. Have you heard that before? I've heard about 3 or 4. 3. Yeah, I mean, I can remember playing when I was a kid, and this whole team, like the star player was this running back, and everything was on him, and their coach from the sideline was always shouting to him, 3 yards, because we knew he was going to get the ball. Mm-hmm. He was good, and then I started winding him up. Like if we tackled him behind the line, I'd be like -2 yards. But
it's just breaking it down into little goals, isn't it? Little achievements, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, no, and I like it, but it's really a I don't know, because flip it around, right? So defensively, if your defensive coordinator said 2.5 yards a play, like only give up 2.5, you'd be like, I don't know.
That's about a yard there where no one wins.
I just think I don't play offense, so I don't know how that's motivational. But I don't because it's technically 3.5 yards, not every play, but on average, right? If you average that out, then the idea is you're constantly moving the ball. You're not doing 3 and outs like that. Like I get that, right? I genuinely get that, but I don't the flip of it wouldn't motivate me as a defensive player. Like
Keep it 3.
Huh?
How do you mean?
Like if my coach said to me, make sure they don't get any more than 2 yards a play or whatever, I'd be like, is that because there's other metrics, right? Like interceptions and back downs and the number of 3 and outs and number of punts they do. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like it feels like he's like, and I don't mean to pick on Malcolm here, but I'm just talking about that saying because I've heard it for so long. It feels like you're oversimplifying and maybe even focus on something that doesn't actually matter that much.
Well, I think with British American football, where a lot of people, maybe have not been playing that long, you do have to oversimplify a lot of things,
right?
Don't you?
Yeah.
That new guy that comes in, you put him on D line because all you say to him is follow the football, like go get the guy with the ball, innit?
D line have got it easy, haven't they?
Because you give them too much info and it's
paralysis.
But I've heard that on both sides of the ball, 3 yards, defense and offense.
Have you?
Yeah.
What, 3?
Both sides, yeah. 3.
Keep them to 3.
3, yeah. Try and get 3 every play on offense and try and keep them to 3 on defense. I think it probably works better with defense because, like you say, if you keep them at 3 every time, you're going through much more plays, more chance to turn the ball over.
Yeah.
But
that's your favourite, isn't it? The other thing he said, which I really like, and it is true to the sport, your offense needs to be on the field more than your defense. And that's what he said. Like, let's keep the defense off the field, and that message and that mentality does speak to me. I do get that. It does make sense, So I'm not trying to like slate Malcolm here. It's just I wanted to pick out stuff that he's focused on, and he's talking about. But yeah, I do think, and it, if you look at the number of plays that the ratio of number of plays for your offense to your defense, and your defense is sort of equal or more, then you've probably lost that game. The likelihood is, you win games by having your offense on the field just pounding that team down, and there's nothing worse than like sometimes let's say they do like an 11 play stretch, they don't score, turnover on downs or a turnover or whatever.
Give it straight back to him.
Yeah, and you sit down on the bench. And they can't pick you. It's awful, isn't it, man? Like absolutely awful. But when it's the reverse, when it's the offense that have just come off,
great news.
And and you send them back on, it's like everyone's like hyped.
Yeah.
Like it's a complete different story. So like that's quite an interesting. Isn't it? Like you always like high fiving and stuff, but you don't high five people when they've just turned the ball over, giving it away. So
what's that stream ad on, by the way?
Yeah. Let me just check on it. So, we got another score update here. The Wembley Stallions are 3-0 up. There's Junior Price. Did you know Junior was there? He tackled. He just got sacked. As I said that, he must have lost
10.
No, more than that.
Meters.
Yeah, 10 meters. But the Stallions are winning 3-0. This is the Armed Forces Day game that the cheaters have started to like put on annually, and had a great deal of success with. They had a kit at one point that was like camo for it. There's a penalty that's wiped off. There's a penalty against the is unsportsmanlike conduct.
You're saying Junior Price is their quarterback?
Yeah. Yeah, Junior. So we played with Junior at the night. Did you play with him? Yeah.
Not like that.
No, he wasn't the quarterback.
I think he's might be cornerback.
No, he didn't play D. Clive came over to the defense. Clive Palumbo, and Junior did because I used to lead block for Junior on punt returns and kick returns. There's pictures of him. He used to putting his hand on my back, and then he'd sort of nudge me in the way he wanted me to go, and I'd look, if there were 2 or 3 players coming, he'd obviously want to juke a couple or one, and then want me to hit one. So he'd just push me in the way of the player he wanted me to hit. He'd make that decision. I'll just go right, and I can take him out.
Well, he definitely wasn't a quarterback, was he?
No, he wasn't QB, but he was a QB at the O's, and he's now obviously a QB at the Stallions. The guy's got to be about 50 years old.
Who's the other Stallions player that I know?
So we know Joe Reynolds, that went there. He was a rookie, and then what's Clarkie's there as well? Clarkie, yeah. I don't know. I know anyone else.
Good egg.
Yeah. I think. See, their record didn't really tell the true story of how strong they were as a team. They lost a lot of games. Well, I think 5 games 2019, but by small margins. So they were almost there, and so they were a lot stronger than their record actually would show. And I think they're going to be. I think they're going to have a really strong season here. I'm just going to move.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do the update on.
While he's doing that, it looks like Nottingham got down to the 1 yard line, and unfortunately, 2 full starts and turnover on down. So how's your luck? That ain't the way to win. 2 full starts and the 1.
2 full starts and turnover.
Not's got to the 1 yard line. 2 full starts and turnover. Clutch.
2 full starts.
You'd be fuming, wouldn't you?
Do you know what? What do you reckon might cause that? Is that that they've got short yardage offense that they haven't practiced much, that they've decided to go on to? I don't know why. What do you reckon that's most likely cause of 2 in a row?
I think it's most likely they've gone goal line defense, packed all the big boys in the front, and then someone's bum has gone.
That's interesting because on the onside live stream for the Leicester game, someone was saying that one of the teams was clapping. I think it was the Tamworth were clapping a lot and simulating the cadence, and that the refs didn't call it out.
I did see someone clapping quite a lot.
Yeah. Someone. Because one of the things I used to do on defense. Do you know when it's usually on special teams? You line up, and then the other team start going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all the linemen like one after the other. Have you heard that?
What they go?
They just say a number for them. Like so, you'll be 1, I'll go 2, 3, 4, 5.
No,
So-
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, right. So when that happened, I used to just say a number, and I got flagged for it once.
You just get these little tips, like little secrets, dark arts, in it to sort of screw up the snap count. I've known I don't know, it was DC or whatever did if it was like on 2 or something, when they did like the first heart, they'd all go like a big sniff.
That's so good.
I draw people offside. You can't flag someone for doing that, can you?
What was the score that we just saw? 3 to
Wembley, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wembley's
Oh,
Giants.
I just can't find it.
We've
There it is.
also got short updates. The Mustangs.
Oh, have they come back?
No. At half time, it's 8-7, but the Mustangs will start the second half with the ball. Samuel Steelers 0-0 in the third quarter.
See, I'm not surprised. Like I said to you, didn't I?
Rumblings.
I said it, defensive game. It will be a defensive game. They've both got strong defenses and the, like I say, rumblings of poor offense. Oh, wow, poor offense at Stanwell, which wasn't the case.
Whoa.
30-0 to Bristol versus Torbay at half
Yeah,
time.
let's just go through these right now. Matthew Taylor, how is Sussex getting on? Not heard anything yet. We've just been through the pre-game interviews.
DC. Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, we go through this. Right, big one here. 30-0 to Bristol versus Torbay half time. For real? So let's have a look at that. Let's,
I can't put the
Bristol
scores up
catch, yeah.
for some reason.
Crikey.
I need to speak to.
Half time, that's a bit. Right, what's this? Cassidy Jets in 06 used to have fans with air horns on sideline to disturb snap. Yeah.
So that's what they wanted. Actually, they didn't win in 06, did they? They won it in what, 08 when they had old Dax Michelina, the best QB I've ever played against.
That was one of the better finals, wasn't it, that one?
He was
Was
on.
there a big comeback, that one?
I can't remember. I just remember playing against this geezer and thinking, I don't know how to stop him.
No, when Jets won it, they had old Nobby. Went to the Blitz. Franklin wasn't he at the Jets when they? No, Tim. That was when Tim Spall come on.
No, that was them getting. That was them Div 1, Div 2, winning Div 1, Div 2. When they won the Prem, it was Dax.
Yeah.
Well, what's it?
Nuki. Anyone at Nuki yet?
There's hundreds of people there, mate.
The auntie's gone there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've not heard nothing.
What was the fucking?
Oh, hang on.
Torbay was 30-0, right, to the Apache. And that's half time, right?
Dan J, 33-32, field goal last min.
That's the that must be the final that they're talking about. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, I was going to say
I
I've
think
been a
it's-
few scores in the Notts game. Yeah, probably. I left at half time.
Were you there?
I
Were you?
played the day before in the youth final.
Is that when you won the? Oh, you didn't ever won it, did you? Is that when you lost to the?
No, yeah. Well, when my
You
last year,
Lost to the Warriors.
no, it was my second to last year. We lost at Don Valley.
Yeah, I remember that. Apple scored like an 80-yard touchdown, ran down the sideline.
Called it
That was
back.
2007. Yeah, I was there
Screen, yeah.
because we won the championship.
Yeah, so you played the night before.
Yeah.
I ended up having about 8 pints. Playing the next day in the final, and it didn't feel great.
Oh, that is a
For some
full-time
reason.
score. So there is some. Actually, let me get that up on my own screen.
Oh, steaming through.
DC Presidents are losing 14-0 at halftime to the Darlington Steam. I'll get that up on my own screen, but I'll get our one up on here so we can watch it.
Hmm.
Fucking silly that so many people are trying to do score
Like I'm in love with you there.
updates. Well, you're saying that you're not.
Oh, look at food.
So if I click on see more, then you can see.
Seymour Skinner.
Yeah, at least you can then see it, but you'll have to refresh it to get the updates through.
Got
But
ya.
let's get rid of that one.
Yeah, we do have a bit more of that sort of media stuff that Sussex give us.
That was it.
Yeah, I know, but it's from other teams, I mean.
Yeah. Oh, I think. I mean, Sussex are head and shoulders above everyone else, but I think people will start. We got sent some other stuff that I'll share in a minute. Like Nottingham Caesars sent us their roster,
Mm-hmm.
but I asked for starting lineups. I'd rather have starting lineups than rosters because I think going for a roster's a pain. Going for a starting lineup don't take too
Yeah.
long.
I think I think the Steelers put some sort of media up on Twitter before. But let me see what it is.
Did they? Yeah. We'll get onto it. So
Not just hang about. Notch just scored a pick 6. Great play.
From Nelly. Hello, Nelly.
So let's just go on. Let's have a blah 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 blah.
Scores are flying in now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Mad, isn't it?
Getting
Just
there.
you get a big rush.
Mm-hmm.
So what was that other one? It was DC were 14-0 down.
Yeah, they were. Yeah. So presumably that's 12-6 to the seasons now.
Yeah, can someone confirm?
Pick 6. Can't beat a pick 6, can you?
Walk off pick 6 for the win.
Scored a pick 7 months. Let's have a look on Twitter. See what we got.
There's been a touchdown. I just caught the end of it, but it looks like the Steelers have just
Yeah.
pulled ahead with a touchdown. It looks like they're in Q3. Did someone just say that? Samuel.
Okay. And
Let's
number 51.
Should we share that as well?
That was a pick as well. Is it no? Oh no, that's just a turnover. So it looks like Samuel intercepted the ball, number 51, and it looks like he probably marched down and scored.
Is there any news on Portsmouth either? Yeah, Portsmouth were losing.
6-0 they were losing.
6-0, yeah, to Bournemouth. Matthew Taylor, former Portsmouth midfielder. Great player. We liked him, didn't we?
Scored some good goals.
Super Matty, yeah. Steeler TD, called there by Mark. Cheers, Mark. Extra point good for Steelers.
7-0.
7-3. 7-3. They're 3-0 down. Nice stuff. Thank you, everyone. This is good.
Yes.
This is the show we wanted to do.
Yeah. Woo. Lovely stuff.
Just got to figure out this score update bit, the digital side. But
There's so many teams. It'd be easier if there weren't.
yeah, if there were like 2 teams and only 2 games, but 4 teams.
So
Like
7-0 Steelers against the Surge.
7-3. Oh, sorry.
Oh, 7-0 apparently.
Oh, the Steelers. Sorry. Do you know what I was confusing them with the Cheetahs, who have just scored, and they are 7-3 up. Sorry, I got that wrong, Mark. You're right. I'm wrong. I got the teams mixed up because of I don't know if you've seen the Cheetahs kit, but it looks very similar to the Steelers.
Yellow and black.
Black and yellow. It's no, it's like a grey.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
Right, what we got? Still nothing confirmed from the Oxford Saints game.
Yeah, it is confirmed.
Is it?
Yeah, that's full time.
Where'd you get
I got it on another score feed.
that? Kept that quiet.
No, I said it to you. Prick. Where is it?
All right. That Bobcats Portsmouth score, well, that was the end of the first quarter about 40 minutes ago. So that could be anything at this point.
Well, it's at least 6-0. Try and guys, let us know either in the chat like you have been doing, or hashtag Gameday Live, and we'll pick it up on Twitter. Actually, there's another hashtag I need to add. I won't do it this week. I'll do it later. Just stick to Twitter. I'll check the other stuff.
Instagram.
Yeah, it's the Instagram one. Sussex are losing 27-0 to Solent.
Flaming heck.
No.
I do. Someone here is scoring. Nah, someone wind this up there.
Where's the South? They not updated it. I think they're in the rest. I think that's where the Solent are. 27-0.
Well, that's 14 out the window, isn't it?
He's going, God, I fucking said 14. You listen to me.
14 a quarter.
I know it's sort of unconfirmed, but
If
like,
that is true, I mean, that's
yeah,
probably,
we'll put it up for now.
that's probably their strongest opposition as well.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, mate.
Oh, not having that.
You shook it. It's all good. It's all good. We are going to try and get Big Mike Island on to chat to us about the Schmeider Cup and the Schmeider stuff that he's doing. So that'll be nice. That'll be a nice break. TD Steelers are too late.
A little graphic from the Surge there.
Yeah.
Fair play.
So with that thing that I showed you, we'll be able to tap it and it'll go up on screen.
Yeah.
But it didn't work like everything else.
That's right. We got the basic bit done, and
We'll
then
get-
we
we-
build on it next week.
we
Get a proper host in as well.
Yeah.
Be laughing.
Well, I might. The thing is, it'd be good. I might do a post saying, does anyone want to help host? Because then I can just drop back and do all the production stuff because there's so much to it.
Produce.
Yeah. But it's all good. I think people know it's not like a. It's more like a Twitch show than it is a, like a game show or a TV show. Do you know what I mean? Like it's
Gillette Soccer Special.
Yeah, or Gillette Soccer. Imagine if we got to that stage and we could do that. Because it has worked with us. Someone watching a stream and talking about it. But
And there's been a goal.
yeah, we can dedicate someone to watching it.
Oh, that's a nice message.
Great effort, gents. Thanks for. Oh, cheers, Lee. Lee, I think does very well in our picks. If it's the same Lee. But yeah, thank you for the kind comments.
Appreciate that. I'll even get some bloody scores for you. Can you not put that stream on another screen, or is it half time?
Yeah, do you want it on another screen? I did remove it because I was like,
I can just
you can
commentate,
glance over then, can't you?
commentate between nothingness.
We've got loads of screens, haven't we? Up to our eyeballs.
It's like being in Curry's.
Which one do you want?
Korma.
Gives 2 minutes, handsome man, I'll be reet. Oh, cool, he's coming on soon. This is Big Mikey.
What do you mean, what stream do I want? There's only one on, isn't there?
No, I meant which screen. Oh,
That one.
what's going on here?
All the gear, no idea.
Yeah, that is essentially what's going on here. Cheers. I'm trying to send that.
Here we go. Something's come in. Darren Walker. Third quarter score. Caesars 14, Knights 6. I can't remember what they. I think the picks had the Caesars heavy favourites for that one, so. Doing all right then, aren't they, really? If that's the case. Should.
Oh, it's because it's up.
Are we?
Sorry, I know that doesn't make any sense to you guys.
No, cheers for the update, Darren. There you go. 7-3 to the Cheaters in the second quarter.
Yes. We need a screen up there, don't we? That's the next one.
I think we've got enough.
That's the next. No. You can never have too many. Right, third quarter. Sorry, I need to just catch up on those.
Right. So Cheaters, Cheaters 7-3 up against the Stallions in the first quarter. Is that right?
Samwell, Staffordshire.
On the side of saying it's the second quarter, but their actual physical scoreboard says first quarter, so it's probably second. Yeah, because they're going a different way, aren't they?
Yeah.
Cheaters with the ball, 40-yard line-ish. Stuffed, run stuffed.
Right, I don't know if any of
Possible
these.
turnover there. Yep, turnover. Yep, Stallions have got the ball back there. Looks like a fumble and recovery. So quite an even game, that one. I like. Right, here we go. Someone's confirmed that. Apparently Thrashers 27-0 against Thunder at half-time. Yeah, we did hear that.
Wow.
Don't know if it's half-time, but...
Oh, that's what. Well,
well,
he's saying
confirmed.
apparently.
Thank you, Gareth. Right. Chris Bavington. It's my first year following Britball, but I'm enjoying listening and watching you guys. Good work done. Thank you very much, Chris.
Cheers, Babster.
This is our first year / day doing this, so we're just trying to get a foothold in it and improve it week by week. We've got a lot of cool stuff lined up.
Can't use it.
We're just too thick to get it going at the minute. So, oh look, Mrs. Ox, good to see you two.
Hey.
Hello, Claire. How you doing? Been a while. We're getting more nice messages than scores, but
Yeah.
I'm not
It's nice
complaining.
that
Thank
everyone-
you.
Nice that everyone's
Lovely jubbly.
being nice to us. Right. So there's Steelers surge is now 7-0. We knew that, didn't we?
Yeah. Both of their Twitter accounts put that up. Not much else. Bit of a quiet patch. What's going on in this game?
Well, actually, it looks like Mike Ireland's ready to pop in and say hello. And so we can use him. What's going on here?
How does that matey do it on red zone? Like when he needs to go to the toilet,
They just go to. I don't know.
He must go under his virtual. Yes, he must run off or something.
Yeah, they run adverts and stuff, don't they?
Interesting. We're like the Poundland version.
Yeah.
Wish.com, Jeff Stelling. Oh, here we go. Update. Houghton 6, Chester 7. Let me do that again. Houghton 7, Chester 6. Thank you, Craig. Tight one there.
Yeah. So the games that we haven't got scores for at the moment, the Raiders versus the
There's
Giants.
just another one coming. Sorry. Just before you go.
Monarchs are 20-0 up.
Cornwall or Cornish Monarchs. What are they called?
Cornwall. They were Cornish.
Cornwall Monarchs.
Now they're the full Cornwall.
On their Twitter. Why haven't we got their Twitter? Thank you.
We do have
Cheers,
the Twitter.
guys. Scratch that. This is going back to Chester. Just scored
The kick return. Oh, wow.
So what's that going to be? 12-7 to them. Oh, if they get the extra point.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we don't have a Wolverines,
Thank
Titans.
you.
We don't have a Raiders,
Oh,
Giants.
it's just come up now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they've shown how they scored. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we get the updates every. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Do you want to, read that out?
Yeah, so this cool tweet from Cornwall. They lead 20-0 at the half. Fair play. It says touchdowns by the way of quarterback Tom Atkinson to wide receiver Joby Wolfenden-Brown. The second one was by quarterback Darnell Barber to wide receiver Joby Wolfenden-Brown. And the third one looks like it's a rushing touchdown from the quarterback Tom Atkinson. So the Monarchs defense.
He's Russian.
Oh yeah, nice. Ukrainian.
Yeah.
Take this time. The Monarchs defense also picked up a safety. So yeah, that makes sense. Nice. Is that their kit?
What team is that? It's got to be
That's
Monarchs.
Monarchs.
I've not
Tasty,
seen it.
isn't it?
Yeah. Can you get it up? There you go. Look at that for everyone watching.
That's nice. That is it. Nice. It's different.
It is. It's like actually shimmering gold.
It looks better from. It looks close up. It looks like a bit sus.
Right, Big Mikey's here. We're just going to bring him in. You ready?
No.
Too late.
There he is.
Oh, that is loud. That is loud. That is loud.
That was
Yeah, how was Sainsbury's, Mike?
Mate, it was fabulous. I got your milk. I'm not sure
I'll come and grab it. I'll come and grab it.
How dare he?
Well, welcome. So we did speak earlier on the different piece of software, but you couldn't hear us. Oh, I couldn't hear you, but you could hear me. So we didn't properly speak today. But thank you for that test.
That's all right.
Yeah. We had to switch over to StreamYard because the other bit crashed, and I was like, let's just. Well, my computer crashed.
That's all right.
Oh, why is that cut off? Try it again.
Mike's fault, wasn't it? It was working fine before he came in.
Yeah, Mike, what have you done?
I broke it. That's it. I've
It's all
broke
right,
it.
mate.
Sorry, boys and girls.
Should we do a few updates before we crack on? Because there's
Go on
quite a
then.
few that just come in.
Go on.
Yeah, sorry. So Houghton
Hold on.
17, Chester.
For some reason, it's not coming up. Mike, I'm going to drop you back to the green room while I just try this.
That's all right.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. So the Steelers are now 30-0 up against the Surge. Oh,
Stallions
the
scored.
Cheaters have conceded, so they're 7-6 up against the Stallions currently. It's all kicking off. Houghton Chester 7-14, 2-point after kick return. Good, lovely stuff.
Houghton Chester 14.
Humber Warhawks have extended their lead of a 20-yard run, so they're 24-7 up against Doncaster Mustangs.
What's the Houghton score?
They're losing 7-14 apparently to Chester.
So they must have got a 2-point conversion, Chester.
Yeah, he said 2-point after kick return. Good.
How good was it?
I don't know if that was an actual kick return they scored.
Yeah, they called it. They scored.
Oh yeah,
kick
I remember
return.
she updated it, and then of course what's this say? Number 3, Samuel Steelers. Number 3 takes Pitt and gives offense another shot. So I guess that was before they scored, or. Of course, like we didn't have no information. Now it's all coming out of
our computers.
all holes.
Right, let's get Mikey back on. Second touchdown. Is that right? We knew that one, 13
That's
now.
just who scored it. Number 5,
Okay.
Tom C.
Look, Mike's back now.
So Steve's going for the kick.
Look at this run! Look at this run from Chick. Sorry.
That's all
Sorry,
right.
Mike. It was a good run. It's finished now,
Look at that
though.
as well.
That's all right. I was just going to say, are you going to restart your WWF Tag Team Championship run?
Yeah, the Bushwhackers.
There
Yeah,
you go. There you go. As soon as it came up, I was like, hang on.
Yeah.
How are you?
So-
It seems to be going well.
Yeah. It's, oh, mate, it's broken, but we're getting through it. People are forgiving of us, which is nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just looking at your private comments to us. We've basically given ourselves a lot of room to improve,
Yeah, smart.
which is clever, because everyone's going to say, "Oh, week on week, it just gets better and better and better," and it will. But we're just not starting off where we wanted to start off, but that's fine. But
That's right.
as
But
in,
you'll
like,
get there.
adjusted the camera there, so now it looks even better. All these little improvements are just going to keep happening. I'll start
that's
saying
it.
my T's, mid word T's. Water will come out.
Water.
Yeah.
God
So,
bless you, Southerners.
yeah.
The other one is it's Halton. Not Halton.
Holton.
Up the Spartans.
Yes.
Yeah, I think down here it's Houghton.
That's right. I know I've got both
I
lids.
know. Yeah.
Dirty.
He's got a proper studio. We just got this behind us, which is nothing.
That's all right.
You have a beautiful landscape.
Yeah.
Your studio's well better than mine. You've got remote control blinds and everything.
I do. Yeah, look, Hatch doesn't know that though.
I've seen the table.
It's not. Oh, it's
The table goes
fantastic.
up and down too. Yeah. Look, ready? This is the light.
This is it. This is the full Game Day live experience, ladies and gentlemen. He's moving his desk. He's moving everything.
The desk. Hold on, let's do the desk.
I'm getting Fritzl vibes.
I can move mine as well, but I just have to kind of bend down in my chair. It's not quite the same. This is the low tech version.
And I've got the Roomba.
Oh, obviously, he's got
So
all of the tech. So, how are you keeping on top of it? Have you just got a million different screens that you're kind of seeing all the different feeds from, or?
We're getting a lot of help from people giving us the info.
Yeah,
It seems to work.
and that's like the hardest part, right? Is where do we get the data and the content from? But it's out there, and really that's what this stream was about, or this show's about. Is like whatever's out there, let's show it, let's talk about it. I don't want this to be, and it did start off like that a bit with us just talking about stuff. I don't want it to be a talking show. I want it to be a showing show. Let's show the tweets. Let's show what people are talking about. Let's engage with everyone. And so far so good. But yeah, we had a few technical hiccups earlier on. But yeah, but that's fine. That's the concept of it, right? Like, I don't know, I'm trying to fix this lighting because it's.
Well, white.
How about that?
Wow.
What about this?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's blind. There you go.
I don't know what to do.
I'm
going to
just
open
go
up
back
the
to what
blinds
it was.
again.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I was going to open the blinds up
Yeah.
again. Much better with them. Right,
This is live from the studio, ladies and gentlemen.
Hence why we've invited you on, actually, mate, because I want to give you the airtime to talk a little bit about all the amazing things that you're doing, and if you want to talk about some things you're planning on doing, with your Schmeider series and just everything else. Like we talk regularly, right? So I've always got constant updates from you, but I don't know how much. I don't know what's public. Well, I do know a little bit of what's public, but yeah, I just thought I'd give you a chance to sort of fill our airwaves with
with bits and pieces. Then you go, oh, someone's gone. No, I mean,
the
thing is,
Oh, can you stop? Hold on. No, go on.
just shut up because this has happened. I'll be like, sound. No, it's all right. The thing is with me is there's only one little thing that I'm sort of like kind of holding on to that I'm like, I want to sort of like do a nice little release, but I think everyone knows in September there's the thing in Newquay which keeps growing because there's a lovely fella down there, up the Monarchs and all that sort of stuff. He says, I'm going to get you sponsors. And I'm like, oh, right, okay. So it keeps growing and growing and growing. So if we do it year one, the year two is going to be mental. And I think I've spoken to you about the little bonus element of next year that I'm going to hold on to that, for fear of upsetting people in the higher ups of the governing body. October is the Schneider Cup Brooklyn Bowl. That's going to be massive, and that's all gold. I've got to do a little bit, some admin with the top chief of Andrew Chandler. But
what is it?
Which bit? The Schneider or the Brooklyn?
Exactly. Both.
Exactly.
What are
the
they?
Schneider Cup. That's the thing is I've enjoyed it. It's loads of boys and girls from all over British American football playing. They've all just come together for like a Pro Bowl type thing and have a laugh with it. Raise a few quid for charity and have a bit of a run out, and it should be a bit of a laugh. But if you've watched, Neil, I only played once. I only scored my one TD for Bangor. I'm sorry. I
think they retired your number after that, didn't they?
That was it. I was a one-hit wonder. Went on, scored behind Cy Wainwright. What a guy!
Yeah, fingers to the crowd and walk off.
Yeah, I'm done. My knees have given out. I'm shot to bits. See you later. That was funny. That one though. They gave me the ball as a running back. The linebacker pops up. It's like an old boys game. Goes, huh? Oh Christ! He's about 20 stone heavier than me. But yeah. But it's nice because it's going to be like a Pro Bowl thing. But I'm hoping the sort of like, I don't know if it'll work or what'll happen. Everyone that's sort of playing today, for example, like I was watching the Leicester Tamworth games in bits and pieces between going and doing the Sunday Big Shop. Why not? And there's people that'll be saying, you're playing in that thing in October. Yeah, me too. Yeah, and I mean, I was watching it going, hey, I know those guys like Aiden and Pems and Angus and Johnny Boo. I was like, hey, and hopefully it'll bring some people together in it. But the on-site production guys, the ones that filmed that and was absolutely phenomenal, they're coming down to show it. So even if you can't get to Chester in October, you'll be able to see it and it'll be really cool. It's somewhere in Facebook. It pops up every year, Neil. It's me bumbling over. I share it most years ago. Look, I scored once. And Brooklyn is at the most 21 flag teams because there's never a sort of like a crossover. There's never been
kid versus non-kid.
No, as in like they sort of share the same sort of stage, and it's always like contact, they do their bit, and then flag, they do their bit. And I don't know, maybe I've missed something, but there's never been an event where the two have been on at the same time. So the contact people might think, actually, I'm going to watch a bit of flag when I'm not playing, and flag might think I'm going to watch a bit of contact, and it brings everybody together. It's just have a bit of a laugh. Well, that's over 2 days in October, and then November, the bit that I'm trying my best to hold on to, but there could be something fruity coming at the beginning of October, that's a little bit different, that may fall out of the American football side of things, because it might be a different code, which I can't possibly comment on any further.
Dodgeball.
It's like, well, apparently I thought they had bigger balls in this code, but it's not. It's the same. Apparently they changed to the same size, but they have 12 people on, and everyone can be in motion at any one time.
Kabaddi.
It's been a touchdown over there.
Oh mate, I love Kabaddi. It's crackers. They just pile onto people.
We should do that. We should have one of your tournaments. We'll just have this little side thing, the Kabaddi Championship.
It is crack. When you just see him, and they just he goes in, tries to tag someone, they just go, nope.
And they just hold him down,
and he's trying to get away. I don't want to get, and they just pile on top. There's a few elbows, I'm sure of it. But November. Oh, Canada. So that should be that. Should be a bit of a difference. Yeah, I've given it away. I don't care, mate. It's me. I'll tell anybody anything.
The horse is bolted.
Whatever. But it's all dependent on where we can play it. There's 2 places we could be playing it at. So I've given you that much. You're not going to get any more. That'll do. And then in February, I don't care. I'll throw everything together. It's we're looking at the Masters. I know I've spoken to you about it. The over 35s.
Ah, right.
I've got the pitch for it. I was hoping, just to let a few bits and pieces of like the Schneider roll, and then say, hey, do you fancy this? But stuff it. We'll do that. I'll probably
how many teams will be in that, or how many players? Like, what's the format, or is that too much to tell us right now?
That's brand new, but it's going to be a 1 game wonder over 35s, and we'll just kind of get all the players that are thinking, I don't want to be part of anything anymore. I'm knackered. And I know it's a controversial thing. I think it was your page that said, what do you reckon to players playing over 35?
Yeah. No, yeah. We said could a vets league work, and people were going nuts about some people were, but yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is people want to you if you kind of you play and then you kind of drop off and they say, well, coach or bust. You're like, well, no, I want to be in part of a club. I want to be involved in something. I want to make new friends, and why not have that outlet? So we'll run this. If it's a bust, at least the boys and girls that play in February have a bit of a run out and a couple of pints afterwards. If it's a massive success, then you go to Baffin and say, there's an option for a Masters League here. What do you reckon? And so I'll start putting that together soon. And then it's just, and that's it. And then we're into 2022 and it all gets a little bit more fruity. So there you go.
And so how can, or what can people do to get involved with what you're doing? Like what audience participation is there, or any participation is there for these things that you're getting involved, like that you're putting out there?
I will take absolutely anyone on, and within reason, obviously. And it's like with the, I don't know if you've,
not
the coach. Sorry, I threw up in my mouth a little bit there. That Frankie's he's a hell of a fella, isn't he?
Yeah.
What a guy. Little expose on that. I'm trying my best not to swear on your live stream.
Oh, you can swear. It's all right. We don't like, one of the reasons we don't cover under 19s or under 16s is because of vanity now.
But anyway, because the thing is, I mean, you've seen the coaching structure. We've got like a coach he said, I just want to get involved. Yeah, I've got you're a coach of sleep. Oh, you're the coach of the quarterback's left foot. We'll take anyone on, but it gets them onto the sideline. It gets them involved. They have a bit of a laugh, bit of fun. Come down and just watch it. And if they want to be involved and say, unfortunately, in terms of playing, we're slammed for that. But what I've done at the November one, as soon I think Monday, oh geez, that's tomorrow. I should find out where it's going to be. So I'll probably just do, all right, who fancies a game? The big reason I did November as well is because on the Spider weekend, and because of the way the Scottish League is a month late, unfortunately, there's loads of lads from Inverclyde Goliaths and Glasgow Tigers that can't play. Right. So I said, I'll put something else on. Beeries, we'll put something else on. You can have a game. So, so I know it's a little bit potentially a little bit of a drive for them, but they get a bit of a game with the pals. So I will be putting that out hopefully in the next week, and you can jump on board with that. So if you feel like you've missed the boat for either the Beach Flag, the Brooklyn, the Schmider, there'll be another one, and then there'll be another one next year. So don't worry about it. I'm going nowhere.
Yeah, no, it's good, and yeah, like I said, like I say to you, like long may it continue. I think it's great that that you're doing this sort of stuff and getting different people involved. One of my more favourable Britball experiences when I played in a charity game, which was the Bob Shaw Classic.
Yeah.
And there was people from all over, playing, and it was a great laugh. We wanted to win and we did, which was good. So there was that bit to it. But actually, it was great actually speaking to other people from the game and making connections and stuff. So that that's what I obviously the events that you put on are great. But I think also that it's that bringing the wider network together in a concentrated effort. The same with actually the Thundering Herd stuff as well. Is this there's that same sort of stuff? Have you guys got any plans with that? Is there anything on the cards?
That's it. We can't travel as much. I keep sort of messaging people. There are little sort of, because I know Nelly, if you're watching this, don't have a heart attack. It's fine. I'm not making any comments now, but I keep keeping in touch with people and, Americans, and they want to come and play and they want us to go out and play. And they're like dead keen. Oh yeah, come over. We'll get a game. And I'm like, don't, because Neil will get angry again. Because I keep going, oh, we could do this. Yeah. The crazy quokka looking creature that I am. And he goes, no, be sensible, calm down. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's like I say, the herd's asleep. It's not gone anywhere. Well,
Yeah.
as soon as COVID's decided, oh yeah, we'll bugger off now, and we're bored of that. That'll just start like kind of going again. And but yeah, like you were saying before, is these charity events. I mean, as well as raising a few quid for decent causes, we're still open to put people on these suicide prevention courses. It brings people together. I mean, when I played, what was it, Nottingham Caesars versus I want to say Bombers. I don't know, tanks or sort of set it up. I met loads of people I wouldn't have never ever have come across.
Yeah.
And like for the Schmeider, there's 200 people, and I'm watching the game now. And on your stream, you're saying, "Oh, these guys are doing this," and you go, "I know a guy from there."
Yeah.
So when they come and play, they'll for next year for 2022, they'll be watching, someone else play, and they go, "Oh, I know Dave from there, from the Thrashers, from the Knights. I know him," and it'll make people watch other people's games rather than just thinking, "I'm just going to watch Holton and watch Chester. I don't care. That's my little thing."
Houghton.
I'm going to see a little Halton, yeah, Holton.
So with Holton, where's the O?
It's not. But it is Holton. Unfortunately, I've lived around these parts for long enough. It's Holton, and if you say Halton, everyone's like, "What?" So, but yeah, so that's it. It's just nice for people to make new friends and all that, and have a bit of a laugh with it, and raise a few quid, which is always nice.
No, well, it's amazing, and as you know, we'll continue backing you guys and pushing your stuff out because it's great. It's great to see. And guys, anyone watching, if you've got any initiatives like this, a charity thing or something that's raising money or something that's helping push the game into schools, or come on, we want to give time each week that we give airtime to plug some stuff. We obviously we will now return to our frantic. I don't think there's an update for that. But yeah, it's nice to thank you for coming on, giving us a little bit of a break, giving us a little rundown of what you're doing, Mikey. Because it's sterling work, mate. And I'll be submitting the papers for your MBE to the Queen.
Oh, thanks, love. Yeah, fair. It's all right. I can't wait for when I do this one when we're down in September for the beach bowling said, and we have an update from Mikey. And we're here, and it's very cold, and it's windy, and no one can see the ball. So yeah, I'll catch you. Well, I'll probably chat to you in a minute anyway. But yeah, big ups and thank you very much for having me on.
All right, Mikey. Take care, mate.
Cheers.
All the best, mate. Bye bye.
See you later.
What's happened?
We got some updates to crack.
So I've seen this one. The Stallions are now 12-7 up on the Cheetahs. What's this one?
We've seen that, and that's the Monarchs. We've not had anything else from them since.
Oh, you already read that out, didn't you?
Yeah.
Come on, Josh.
Hang on, we've got a lot of messages. Thank you very much. Staying is correct on the pronunciation of what was it? Holton. Sorry.
Holton. Yeah.
I'd like to see him say, yeah.
I know the last bit's go, and the first bit's clan fair.
Yeah. I should start a team. That'd be brilliant.
Oh, mate. And like a really short, like what could they be? What would they be?
What a really short name.
Yeah, like
Hugs.
a really short. Yeah. Chris Warren, he's from the Oxford Saints. And he's been the one updating us, I think.
Oh no, I say
Yeah.
Wolverine Sighters, right. We're not sure. Let's go through everything that's come up since we've been chatting away. Let me just do one last refresh so I'm not behind. But the last we had Bournemouth Bobcats 13-0 up against Portsmouth Destroyers. Let's have a look at that. Mustangs Warhawks. End of third quarter. Mustangs still trail but have the ball on the Humber 7-yard line after a couple of good runs from Tom Noon. So trail. How much was the score?
I've pinned our scores to the top of our Facebook page, guys. So if you want to, you can update us on here, or you can update us on the Facebook thing. Either way, or tagging us in your social media.
Yeah. Touchdown, Houghton. I'm going to stick with Houghton. I'm going to stick with it. I know it's wrong.
Oh, mate, you're gonna upset some people. So touchdown. So Houghton has scored, and that's 14 all for them.
Professor Pat Pending. Back your races.
Craig. Hey, Craig. The images aren't coming up, are they? Like, nothing is working properly today. Not even the lighting. You look like you see through.
You guys wanna? I look ill. No,
Yeah,
I'm okay,
yeah.
man. Final score. Hello.
COVID hatch. Oh, we got a final score in.
Nottingham 14, Knights 6. Now, fair play. That's a lot of these sort of score lines knocking about, aren't there?
There's a lot, but that was a lot closer than what everyone expected, right? So fair play. The Knights.
I think they had the Caesars about 80%, didn't they, on the pick? So yeah, fair play to the Knights there. Not bad at all. I'm sure you'll get to play them again soon. Need your makeup doing. I
don't mind.
I've been in makeup for 2 hours.
I've got shiny head. That's about it.
2 hours before I came on, I had that done. But yeah, I feel proper white, don't I?
Yeah, I don't know. It's my.
Maybe I think
it's
white. I don't really leave the house, so.
Yeah.
Those guys wear black all the time.
Let me try and yellow us up a bit.
Be careful. Looks like Houghton are going for 2. Stand by. We're standing by, Craig. Fill us in.
Oh, going for 2. What's the score there at the moment? Oh, they're going for 2. Sorry, it'll be 14. Oh, if they got the PAT.
Yeah. Great to see the Raiders being. I like that. It's pretty much all my t-shirts, Raiders. So.
Yeah. You're always wearing a Raiders t-shirt, aren't you? Yeah.
That's all I got.
Do you sport them?
Nah, I hate them.
Losers.
Yeah, no. I love them. I started supporting them when they was in the Super Bowl against the Buccaneers, and they've just been turgid since. So, serves me right. What's the crack with the Stallions? Stallions 12-7 up against the Cheaters. That looks like a pretty good game, actually, like quite even. If someone around the balls and someone else down, just back and forth up the pitch. What's going on here?
Yeah, that's just like the
Essex v
scores
Mavs game. We did have a score on that, didn't we? The East versus East.
Is that what it is? That game's full time, isn't it? Let's just check.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh no. 60. So last update we had for that one, Essex versus the Mavericks. So East Essex Sabres, versus the East Kent Mavericks. The Sabres were 16-0 up in Q3. Cardinals.
Yeah, we had another update from the Ipswich Cardinals, Ouse Valley Eagles game, 17-3 to Ipswich. That's that new logo is doing them the world of good.
Yeah, that's all you need sometimes.
Yeah, fair play. Fair play. What else we got? Anything else on the thingy? Oh,
so what is it? 17-3 in that
yeah.
Ipswich. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'll just see
and
if I
then,
can find any more.
Just checked a Raptor score a touchdown, failed the 2-point. And we've had oh bloody hell, we've had an update from the Titans game, have we? 43-0 to Manchester Titans against Lancashire Wolverines, I believe.
Manchester are rampant.
Mm.
Do you know what's going to happen, right? And thank you for that, Soph.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. That's half time as well.
I was going to say, when is it? What part of the game is it? Now, Jesus Christ, half time. Now, what I was about to go on and say is people are going to get slated, I think, this year for running up scores. But what I think might happen here is it's like I said earlier, like a game of two halves. They'll now blood their rookies, and they'll still score, but it won't be as often. But then the interesting thing is, do the Wolverines do the same? Do they start blooding their rookies? Do they? They're 43-0 down. I'm going to stick my neck out here and say they ain't going to win this one, right? And so is it
prediction?
Is it? Yeah, sorry, yeah. But is it? I suppose that's the question, right? Is it worth what do the winning and the losing, or the leading and the trailing teams do in these scenarios moving forward? I mean, I don't know that we're going to have many games that are 43-0 at halftime, granted, but it's a great example of this scenario that we find ourselves within this year. Or do the Wolverines come out third quarter and say, "No, we're done. We'll see you later." Like, that's the other part of it. Is the forfeits, right? Like, Anyway, let me just update.
Yeah, we've got a few updates coming in. Mustangs, I think they scored a field goal. Joe Tartelli, I'm gonna get that name wrong. But Humberley 24-10. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Horton 15-14. Oh, Craig's put
Holton's
15-12 and then 15-14. So we'll call it 13.
What's this?
But two
Holton have gone.
good. Yeah, they're winning. And then big scoreline from the Southern League or whatever it's called league.
South League.
McWing Thrashers 34 Thunder 0.
God.
That 14 points is looking a long way away. Okay. Steelers win 19-0. That was 0-0 at half time, wasn't it? That one. I think.
Dunno.
Sort of turned on the second half. Thank you for the updates.
Right, sorry. So where's the Steelers? 14-0 against the Surge. That's full time. Let's put that in.
There's either nothing going on or it's all kicking off at once.
Yeah. That's what I found when I used to do. Not that I used to do it presenting, but just updating the Facebook thing. I used to always do, and you just never. It's like never ending.
Okay, we had an update from Cornwall Monarchs. Jurassic Coast Raptors scored. They didn't convert the 2-point attempt, so that's 26 to Cornwall Monarchs and their fancy purple kit, which I quite enjoy. I think I'm still unsure, but I think I like it. How do we get that on there?
What? Oh, so just click on there down the bottom. Add the stream. There you go.
There she blows. What do you think of that kit, everyone?
So, keen to point out, look on the shoulders of the two players nearer the screen, nearer the lens.
Glistening.
Yeah, it's like a mirrored.
Numbers.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Yeah, that looked like camo to me when I first looked at it. But yeah, you're right.
It's quite bold. Like you'd have to. Yeah, you don't want to be like a whipping boy wearing that, do you? You wanna...
Yeah, like when if you wear an all white kit, you got to be a decent team.
Yeah, I think for now I'm enjoying it. I like it.
All right,
Just remove, rid of that. Press it now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Or you can change what's up here and then keep that up if you don't want to keep us 19. Oh, you've still got the Steelers.
You're too big. Let's get this back on the stream.
Yeah, I don't like it when we're that big. We can't do anything about it.
Like this. I did miss a message from. Where was it?
So we're half time. The Cheetahs versus the Stallions for the Armed Forces game, and the Stallions are leading 12-7.
Very similar to the Tamworth Leicester game. That I think the same score at half time.
Why do you think I remember half time scores? I got a clue.
Because you're a robot. So interestingly, we've had Mark said that the Steelers win 90-0, but the Samuel Steelers are saying that they won 13-0. So either way, they won. But
let me just check what we've got.
I think we've probably got 19 up there. Yeah.
We got 14.
14.
Someone said 14-0 that they won.
Who knows? Here we go.
It'll all come out in the wash.
Chester's got another kick return. Oh dear. Craig,
Wow.
thanks for that, Craig. Work to be done on the old special teams for.
Or a positive way of looking at it, lots of work been done on the special teams to the Chester Romans.
Right.
I said this. I said their special teams will be strong because they've got depth. So you get higher quality players in your special teams.
True.
I don't think that's... Does that update as I update this? No, it doesn't. I can see the... So if you refresh... Yeah, I don't know if it will go back to the same screen, but we'll see. I did. I was just about to update a score and I can't remember which one it was. Oh, yeah, it was this...
Steelers one, maybe.
Yeah. 14-0 we've got. I'd imagine if you go to Hootsuite, I imagine you might see the score update from... Well, I was going to not Samwell, the other team. What's the other team? Oh, you got.
We've had a little update from the London Blitz Exiles. End of first quarter, 0-0. They would have probably taken that, I think. Right. Cheers, Craig. Yeah, PT no good. So Horton 15, Chester 20. That looks like a good game. Just stop kicking them the ball, maybe. Take the 40.
We haven't got a Raiders. So guys out there, we're waiting for a Raiders and Giants. So Nottingham Raiders and Sheffield Giants scoreline. We just don't have one. We've got scorelines for every other game. It's just that one at the moment. So if you're out there, Superman,
Bloody heck. So yeah, Ipswich Cardinals 17, whose value was 3. That's end of the third quarter now. So they should be able to tie that up. We'll see. Any updates? 6 minutes ago. Oh no, we've read that one out.
nothing new.
No, I think a few half times going on.
We've got time to talk again, have we?
Yeah, anyone want to come on for a chat?
Yeah, you're welcome to. If you've got anything to plug.
What's everyone having for
Or
dinner?
what was the Ipswich OVE score? What's everyone having for dinner?
Yeah, I think I just read that out. The Ipswich OVE score is at the end of the third quarter. Ipswich Cardinals 17, Ouse Valley Eagles 3.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's third quarter, is it? Okay.
End of third quarter.
Yeah, I need
so
to do that.
I should have that in the bag. But strange things have happened, didn't they? Why is he red?
He's on. That's a YouTube comment.
Ah.
So we're going live on YouTube and Facebook. We did have Twitch, but Twitch
Worldwide.
wasn't working with this software.
So have you got everything updated on that now?
I think so.
See, this is what I mean. It's all gone mental, and then it's just go.
Yeah, it dies down for a bit and then it'll shoot up again.
Filibuster.
What other stuff have we got to talk about? Oh, the Southeast.
Give us a subject matter.
I'll give you a so the Southeast League,
Yeah.
they had
Was that the Cornish one? Cornwall?
no, that's West. The Southeast League had the Hastings Conquerors pull out
Oh yeah.
and it left them. And it's basically what's happened now is the Sussex Thunderbolts have stepped up and will be playing like an 8-game season,
Bloody heck.
something like that. Yeah. So yeah, you've got it on your phone.
Where is the Southeast Squadron? Where are they?
That's the Pumas.
Oh, so Maidstone.
Yeah, that's near there. I don't know where.
Didn't they merge with someone?
Giants are up 41-0 at the half.
Bloody heck.
What other teams? There's just no competition for the Giants in that.
No, I think looking at them, all the leagues, that's the one that sticks out to me as sort of.
They've got their rings already.
What's the word? Yeah, they have it. Like, so someone was asking for an update for that, weren't they? I think was that the one we just didn't have the score for.
Yeah, I've just done it. So
Yeah.
if you actually, I think if you scroll up, I just want to try see if this works. This is a good opportunity. You scroll up and change. No, you can't. Oh yeah, just change the thing to most recent or newest. Then I think it will update the whole thing. No, it hasn't. Okay.
In the ideal world.
Yeah.
So we're going back to that. The Thunderbolts. You saying they've got an 8-game season? What are they?
Well, so this is the bit I
presumably
don't
they're playing a team
understand.
3 times, are they?
Yeah. So let's hold on. Look, because I'll get the. Let me get Baffa's
They probably
score
won't mind
thing
that.
up.
It'd be in a sort of what do you call it? B team? What are they? Developmental team, whatever, aren't they? So.
Well, yeah, but I think right. Hold on. Let me just get this up, and then I can show.
You sure they're not playing? They're not playing the Thrashers today.
Oh look, they got
Send the
live.
wrong team.
They're saying they've got live scores updated here. So Baffa have got some scores. We got all them, haven't we?
Yeah, back from behind us. Never heard of them.
So yeah, if you go to the Southeast and then you look at the view all the matches,
So they've had a pull out, have they?
and then if you look at so the squadron have got 4, which they only ever had 3, and they only had 2 booked in, and now the Bolts.
Yeah, sorry, Neil. If you're referring to the Ipswich Ouse Valley game, that was 17-3 to Ipswich at the end of the third. So they're presumably in the fourth quarter by now.
But yeah, now the Sussex Thunderbolts, they're playing the Southeast Squadron once, and then the other teams 2 or 3 times. And I just think that's too much for a B team. And what I suspect might happen there is there have been like an agreement to say can we use some of our wider squad some of our first team to like pad out the numbers. I can't see how else it would work for a developmental team to do that. But I'm quite disappointed in Buffer with some of their decision making. Like they're thinking in terms of revenue rather than in terms of quality or safety. I've just been quite there's more than one decision, but like I think having the associate teams as part of the league is ridiculous anyway. They should have their own separate criteria because one of those things was like they had to set up and run their own home games, like 2, 3 or 4 home games, and Baffa go along to like check them and stuff. And Baffa has set up the home games, all the games, and I just don't think it's. I think that the lowering the bar now will end up with forfeits and people pulling out of the season, the leagues in years to come. Maybe not this year, but certainly in years to come when it gets competitive for them.
Well, I don't think we've seen the last sort of pull out of this season anyway. But I think some.
How many teams? This is a good one, guys. We'll do this in the chat as well if you're up for this. How many teams do you think will pull out? And I don't need names. I just want to know by the end of the season how many teams will have pulled out of this league.
How many have we got so far?
And this is because there's no penalties for pulling out.
There's not. Yeah.
Well, so far you had the Renegades, Berkshire Renegades, and Bury Saints not pull out because they never even entered it. They were like, we're not joining in this year. Again, no penalties for any of this stuff, right? Then we've had 3 teams since the leagues have been announced pull out. Well, technically more, like the Manchester Bees. They were announced, but apparently they were never due. They were never supposed to be put in, so that was a mistake. But in terms of actually pull out, Carlisle Kestrels and Morecambe Bay Storm, both from the Hadrian's division, so that really changed that division. And then we've got and now Hastings. So 2 teams have pulled out before the season started. Before the fixtures were announced, etc. Not part of it. 3 said they were going to be part of it and have pulled out already. How many? Do you think there's going to be? I think there's going to be more.
I think from now on there's going to be another 2 or 3. I think.
You think 2 or 3? Yeah.
You read that out?
Yes, and Jack has popped on, said Northants only losing out by 14-6 against a good D1 team in the first league game. What's your thoughts on our potential for the rest of the season? Who else are they?
Yeah, I'm just getting that up now. So Nottingham Caesars, who I would have had probably the favourites there.
Yeah.
And you've given them a good game by looks of things. 14-6.
Yeah, I do you know what? I fancy, this is just, it's all rhetoric, right? But I fancy your chances against the Lightning and the Alphas anyway. And then it's the Bombers. I think it was, I think as the Caesars, we were sort of thinking they're likely to, turn you over, and they haven't. The Bombers, I think, would be a closer game than I'd expect than the Caesars. But again, we just don't know until we start seeing more games. Yeah, but
that's a good score.
Yeah, good score, and you've got a lot. There's a lot that you guys will take away from that. You shouldn't feel downtrodden, or there's a lot to be encouraged with there. So, and I've heard a lot of good things about the Northants Knights anyway. But it's good. It's good to see you want competitive leagues, right? Simple as that. You want it to be that most teams, that teams can lose games during a year. You don't want it to be that there's a team that will lose every game and there's a team that will win every game. You want there to be that sort of trade-off. I don't know if you guys are playing them again, but I imagine that if you did, you guys would probably fancy your chances against them, right? Like it's a really good result.
Full time coming from Craig. Cheers for your updates today, Craig. Saying full time, I'm going to say it one last time. Halton 15, Chester 20. 2 kick returns for Chester, wins the game. Yeah, Craig
someone's messaged me who's watching the stream and has said, I think 15 forfeits.
But that goes to show that people don't treat special teams seriously. That's just one in the game. Simple as that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or lost in the game.
Yeah. 15,
especially in these close games. You know what I mean?
In these COVID times.
In this ghastly pandemic. Yeah, I wonder if that's just teams just overlooking it because it's been a bit rushed.
Let me just have a little look, see if we've got any more. Have you been scrolling along?
Yeah.
There's just no one doing anything over here, is there? Oh no, Commonwealth Monarchs are. Let's drag them over here. We'll keep hold of the people that are doing stuff.
Promote them.
Well, not really promote them, just easy to keep an eye on it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just update them all. I'll put them all into one single feed next time because it's just easier.
You know, cheers for them updates, Craig. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
Lovely stuff. I think that'd be interesting, return fixture there, because you think if they just stop giving them the ball and they'll might get the better of them.
Very good kick return there from the Cheetahs past the 50-yard line into the Stallions' territory. That was the opening kick return of the second half. So good start for them. High fives all round.
Still all to play for there as well.
Yeah, we've had some good games. Who we got? Oh, mate.
I might have to go for a wee.
Go on, mate. You have to do it.
Oh,
Idiot.
where am I going?
Go in the house.
Whereabouts? The toilet.
Or the door, through the door. Yeah. Right, I'm going to fly solo while Hatch is gone. Quick look at the Steelers. Run attempt to the right, absolutely stuffed by the Stallions defense there. The game there is still 12-7 to the Steelers, and they're in obviously third quarter, just started the second half. There's literally no more updates. Anyone want to ask us a question? Maybe we should do that more often. What questions have you got for us? Or is there a topic you want us to talk about? (26-6) to the Monarchs. Running back Callum White takes a pitch to the end zone from 4 yards out. Well, I think that's an update. I don't think we've had that one yet. Yeah. So we're just waiting for the PAT result from that one. So 26-6 down to the Monarchs. I said it earlier. I'm really they're a team that I'm really pulling for, the Monarchs, just because of what the absolute nonsense they went through, existential nonsense. They almost did not exist because of the way that their former owner, general manager, decided to exit them and keep hold of all of their assets, and just ridiculous. So yeah, they're back. They're rejuvenated. They got new logo, new name. New kit with shimmering gold on it, which is questionable, but it's bold. And yeah, they're definitely a team that I'm pleased to see doing well. Let me drag that down here. Steelers punt away. So didn't actually make anything of the really, really good opening kick return in the second half. Let me move that there. Let's go full screen. Sorry, mate. How was it? Did Grayson run up to you?
No,
Go, Dad!
He's eating roast.
Oh, they sat down and eat. Is it 4? Yeah, no, 4. God, it's almost 5.
She did this.
I mean, that's all the time it was. So, God, we've been going a while, haven't we?
You still on?
No. Oh, God, I stopped it.
Seriously?
No, we're still on. Is score streamer thing this year? No, it's not. It's
Last long.
there's unfortunately there's a lot of disparate fracturing of Big Jord, ex teammate. There's a lot of fracturing of, unfortunately there's been a lot of fracturing of the score stuff. So you can see on Baffa's website they're saying they're doing live scores, but there's hardly anything on there. We're obviously trying to do them on this site and on our Facebook, but like that's combined. And then there's other groups out there trying to do the same. It's a sad reality of Britball is that things like that happen. People don't pull together and we duplicate efforts. But we're looking to automate it so that scores can be submitted very similar to Score Stream. So you basically post the score, then it's there for everyone. But Score Stream basically has sort of died. I do check it. I might check it now and see if anyone is actually posting on it. But it just sort of died off.
Probably the scores on there.
Yeah, it was never something. It was at one point something that was really big, but it's not something that's owned by BAFA or purpose built for the sport. And yeah, it was just weird. It was like the old BAFA were like, "Oh, we're using this now. We've tested it and approved it." Like made it sound all fancy when someone just was like, "Oh yeah, this is good." So yeah, I think you'll see some of these things like drop off. Score Stream will for sure. And I think some of these other Facebook groups will drop off doing what they're trying to do. It may well be that BAFA continue doing it as a live thing. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, we'll definitely do it. And we've got our redesign of our website and our renaming and all that stuff coming. I need to work. I can find out a closer date for that next week, but that will include a load of data-driven elements to it, which make a lot of these things a lot easier. So it'll be easier for this stream, but also easier for you guys as fans to follow along, see what's actually going on at these games, rather than relying on fractured information everywhere.
Yeah.
They do have replays.
Yeah. They're the cheaters returners having a good day. It's hard to bring down.
Oh, you'd be gutted about that. It was a foot trip, wasn't it? There you go.
Did you read that one while I was gone? Sorry.
Yeah. I know. I read. Yeah, it was 26.6. That we were waiting for a pat, but there wasn't one, so it is 26.6.
Callum White. Apache Trojan score. We did have that, didn't we? That was quite.
What's the Apache
I think the
Trojan
were
score?
whooping them, weren't they?
30-0 in third quarter. So yeah, that one's very one-sided. Very likely for the
Not a recent score, though.
the Apache to win.
Bit of Apache game. Smashed them, mate.
Oh, that's awful.
It's on my face.
Apache game. I'm gonna have a look at Score Stream. Actually, I've got it on my phone.
Can we make ourselves small again?
Yeah, just hit that one.
Dingle. Ding, 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 ding. That's on refresh button.
Oh, what you put it for the whole? It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So what we got on this stream? We got Wembley Stallions. Just got the ball running into traffic. Picked up a few yards.
Oh,
It's that third quarter.
Score Stream. We do have some people using it. Bristol Apache 52-0 final.
Bloody heck. Oh, the PAT for the Monarchs was no good. Thank you very much. Joss, lovely stuff.
All right, let me just read off some of these scores. Actually, you should be able to. We should get them up here. Actually, and I just realised they won't be configured for my.
Yeah.
So, Score Stream's got Wembley Stallions 12-7. Yeah, we knew that. Bobcats 13-0. Yeah, we had that, didn't we? Bournemouth Bobcats.
Yep, that's the last we've had on that.
Cardinals 24-3 over OVE. No, that's a new one. We had 17-3. Bristol Apache. Yeah, we've got that. Already read that one out, and that's it. So there are a few games on.
Yeah.
On Score Stream, Jord.
A little update here from the Doncaster Humber game. Humble fumble on their 16-yard line. 2 minutes to go. Mustangs trail 24-10. 14 points. 2 minutes to go. Doesn't look good. So score stream, is that the one where you could be losing like 50-0, but your team's got more cheers than the other team?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's all about the cheers.
You just spam it, can't you?
Yeah, just keep spamming it.
What's the point of that?
Pointless. All right, punt here from the Stallions back to the he recovered. They've downed it around the 38-yard line for the Steelers to take over 1st and 10 in their own territory.
It's a nice day for football today, isn't it? It's like there's just like no weather. Do you know what I mean?
No weather.
That's what I like to say when there's no weather. You know, it's not.
There's always weather.
It's not hot, sunny.
There's always
it's not
weather.
cold and windy. Yeah, but you know when it's just boring. I always say there's no weather today. That's what it looks like.
What? Oh, it is
Weatherless.
Like, yeah.
Weather's having a day off.
I don't know. Do you know what? I don't know. Have you got an optimal? Is this like your optimal weather to play in? I don't mind if it's hot, cold, whatever, raining.
No,
Raining games. We had a good one. Where was it? The kit that they wore red. Was it East Kent Mavericks? No.
Rain, wind or shine, I don't mind. I'm just crapping all of them.
Yeah. I can't remember what team it was. We
Was it
played.
a Mud Bowl type game?
Nah, it wasn't a Mud Bowl. It was just raining a lot. We won.
Standard.
Yeah.
No, I can't remember. I just, yeah, I don't mind the weather, but I hate it when the pitch is like concrete. You know, it hadn't rained for like a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I remember years and years ago played Bristol, like the youth team, where there's some lad. I think he went down, his arm just snapped on it, just because it's like no give or anything. You know, he's just got cracks down it.
Yeah, it's awful.
That's horrible, especially when you're fat as well. What's going on here?
Ken, Oz got injured in the first 10 minutes. Yeah, that sounds right.
That's 10 minutes is quite good for him, isn't it?
Yeah, he did well. I think we started.
I thought you meant Oz got injured, so that's why I'm here.
No.
And then he's
No,
actually
she's
playing,
talking about
isn't
the
he?
Kent game when it was raining loads. Yeah, we did really. It was Kent.
Oh, got ya. I thought you meant like now. I was like, he ain't playing now. Yeah, he wrapped up in a foil and looked like a jacket potato.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. It was probably East Kent, wasn't it? That's what we said.
Yeah, it wasn't Kent Exiles. It
Yeah,
was
good
East
shout,
Kent.
Claire, for that. But yeah, saying Oz got injured in the first 10, that could have been any
Oh,
number of
mate,
games.
remember the final? He had one play, didn't he? And he went out. Poor dude.
I went out. I started the third quarter. My
Damn,
earlobe.
mate. Yeah,
Ripped my
don't.
earlobe
I was
off.
still traumatised by it. You were like on the ground shaking. It wasn't just your ear. It was like your head. It was a head injury.
I went down with I thought my back was buggered. And I sort of was writhing around. And then.
Wow, it was awful. And blood. We thought blood was coming out of his ear.
It
not-
was. Yeah.
Yeah, so like we see like, on the deck like that, shaking with blood coming out of your ear. I was like, oh fuck. Oh, I shouldn't swear, but I did. But yeah, I remember like not wanting to play on. Like I hated it. But we did, and we won, and we were champions.
Yeah. It was, they went off in the third quarter and they had, I think Southern had something like minus 19 yards of offense.
No, don't. Yeah.
I went off and then they scored about 27 points. So just facts.
Yep.
It's just facts.
Yeah, I remember. It was well hard.
Just facts. Yeah.
Just facts. Mate, it was awful. It was the thing that done it. So Josh Amos was playing for the Thrashers
Oh, he
then,
was good, wasn't he?
and we would like old John kicker was told keep the ball away from him on a punt, just kick it out of bounds, doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever you do.
Booted it straight at him, and then he fucking ran and scored, and that was it. And then they were just like rampant for a bit, and it was really hard to defend. Oh no, there's an injury. He looks really hurt. It's number 73. I think that's an O lineman. Yeah,
For the Steelers.
for the Steelers.
Cheaters.
Cheaters.
Easy mistake to make with that kit.
They look just like him.
They're all taking the
People
knee
are
now.
taking knee. Black Lives Matter. No, not really. Injuries matter.
He's not in a good way,
He's
is
in
he?
a lot of pain. It's good that they're filming him, isn't it? Do you reckon they'll do the old ring around? Whoa, I can't start watching.
No, panned away now. He's
Sort of panned. I can still see him. Right, have we got any more updates?
Gloria's chatted. Yeah, we have.
Nice.
Doncaster Mustangs scoring a 16-yard pass from Umland to Curtis Reynolds, 27-17 to Humber. That was in the last 2 minutes, so
27-17.
they're going to have to go 24-17. So
Yeah.
they're going to have to go onside kicker, I think. They're not situations for timeouts, but
So they're in
be long
Q4.
left at all. Good. I'm actually enjoying the amount of sort of close games. There's just like close games and a couple of blowouts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seems to be. But it goes back to, again, like if you're taking a 3 touchdown lead with the way the league's set up, then you're probably going to be getting a lot of game time on. What does it say? Oh yeah, Hatch was like, let me on, I can still play. I don't think I could have done.
Oh, mate.
I had a big bandage around my head and my helmet was broken.
Yeah.
I would
And
like to.
it was Dave Francis that hit you.
Yeah, it was a
Player.
fumble.
Mm.
Yeah, that was a good time. I did get a pick that game, but I think it was a fumble.
Yeah, it
We
was
both,
quality, that
me and
pick.
Dave Francis both went for it and just went.
Yeah. He won.
My helmet flew off, ripped my ear, painful. And then I need to get it stitched up. But I wanted to stay and arrive in the victory at the end, which was close, but we did. It was good. Good times.
I got to strip Josh Amos tonight at the end.
Did you?
Strip the ball in the backfield. And then
Is he still playing?
No, he had an injury that saw him out of the sport, I think. He obviously went on and played for the Warriors and GB. But I'm fairly sure he's gone.
Yeah.
No more little Josh.
He just looks so like slight, to look at.
Just unreal, wasn't he?
He was just unbelievable player.
Fantastic player.
Nearly as fast as me, wasn't he?
Yeah, you definitely had a couple steps on him. This bloke is in all sorts of pain. He can't put weight through his left ankle. But helping him off, it's good to see him up on his feet. He's a big lump, isn't he? I mean, look at him. He's towering over the 2 people that are helping him off. Slowly going, one little hop at a time.
At least he's okay, so to speak.
Yeah, so something I was going to... You don't know about this. I wanted to talk to you about it on here now. There was just while we got a little bit of quiet time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the dogs. While we're waiting for the next rush of updates. So we've been contacted by a company, a gaming company that do mobile games, and they've got a game coming out called Blitz Football Manager. And I've got some screenshots for it, but I'm not going to show them. I'll wait until we've got like a gameplay to show. But essentially, it's like a championship manager type game, but for American football. But they've also mixed it with like a modern gameplay style that uses cards, like Clash of Clans uses it. So you get cards.
Yeah.
I haven't played it, so. But they're going to run like loads of different tournaments and stuff, and they're based in Sweden. And yeah, they contacted us because they want to us to sort of work with them and promote them and stuff. So I was just wanted to sort of mention it. I know a very small amount about it, but we're going to be involved in like testing of it.
Oh, cool.
So get like early access, get to try it out.
Nice. Hello, James.
Hi, James. No, they're not going to sponsor us. We're just going to partner with them. But like they're looking at stuff like they're looking at stuff like because the marketing guy that works for this company, and they got like I think £500 million in like funding. Might be 500,000. No, I think but they got a fair amount.
Quid.
Yeah, they got some money, and we said like we don't want to have an exchange of money. We'd rather just sort of like work together. But like what they want to do is start raising money, obviously for themselves, but then putting money back into the sport.
Yeah.
So they want to connect their game to the domestic game. So like they're even looking at potentially recreating like the brickball leagues so that people can go and pick up a team and be a manager of it and then play against everyone else.
That's cool.
So yeah, that was just something I wanted to sort of mention, and we'll be mentioning a lot more of, and I'll show gameplay of as and when we can. But yeah, the guy used to play for the Brighton B52s, so he knew about Britball and he contacted me, and I was like, yeah, man, like, well, you know, as long as you've got like,
That's quality.
yeah, because I mean, you know this, but probably people watching don't. I'm not that interested in like commercial opportunities, like sponsorship and stuff. I'd rather, like, our goal is to sort of grow the game long term and work on things for the future. So someone giving me 200 quid to talk about something just doesn't, it just puts me in their pocket and I don't really care. So this one sounds really progressive. It sounds like something that hopefully can start bringing revenue into Britball once it, you know, sort of finds its feet. I don't know what the parameters are of it, but a different take on, you know, someone just contacted me about a mobile game and they want us to talk about it. Genuinely want to be involved in what we do and like get involved in. I suggested them speaking to Mike, who was on earlier, about getting involved in events, sponsoring some events and stuff. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you.
Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of like Football Manager.
Yeah,
soccer. I play that far too much, so I'm into that sort of stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Though, if we can have a go and like play it, and then it might be something that we can end up doing, you know, separate content on. You know, like a.
I thought you were just gonna say they want them on the front cover.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Goat edition. All that for that. Will you do it? Yeah, no, I'd give it a go for sure. I don't really play much games these days. I'm too old. Can't keep up with it. What's the?
Have we had no updates?
No, I was going to ask you what score stream's saying, because they've a couple of rogue scores on there, haven't they?
Just got back. Anything need updating, or do I just monitor the scores? Look for new updates.
Yeah, it's certainly gone a little quiet. Mind you, this field goal attempt from the Stallions now, a big one as well. No, he's nowhere near, unfortunately. That looked like it was about a 50-odd yarder. I think I would have punted that. Yeah, that game's still 12-7 to the Stallions, even game. What are the full times you've added anyway? Yeah. Yeah, if anyone's got any scores, just shout them, put them up. Thank you. Who's been MVP of Twitter today? Cornwall a bit been up there, haven't they?
No, Oxford.
Yeah, Oxford are very good. Although I didn't see a final from them.
Oh yeah, they lose points for that.
That's the old. Oh, we lost.
My ball
I
going
can't bother to update it.
Yeah, but Cornwall's game ain't over yet. Although because they're winning, they're likely to do a final score.
No, they were good. They were really good, to be fair.
Ipswich have been good.
Yeah.
Doncaster, they've been good even though they've been behind. Like, you know, they've still persevered and updated.
Surge were quite good. Did little posts every time they conceded.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't had any out-and-out commentary though, have we? Like drive or play by play sort of thing. I remember the Knights used to do that. That was awesome.
Oh, I stopped playing. I seem to not see it very much.
Eh?
So when I stopped playing, they didn't do it as much.
Oh, we got a message. Let me just see the message.
Crikey. All right.
Oh, the schedule. Oh, why are you saying?
They've put up a big gazebo right in the way of the camera in this stream.
Yeah, I know. Funny, isn't it?
Oh, nearly interception by the Stallions there. QB didn't put quite enough on it. Certainly quieting down, isn't it? You probably a lot of these people just stop there, just put the final up. Here's a final from the Ipswich Cardinals, who beat the Ouse Valley Eagles 24-3. That's the final score. Nice little win for Ipswich there.
Oh, nice. Put that one up, can I?
24-3.
James said he's online now and he can do the updates.
Oh, lovely stuff.
We'll see. This is what I might get you to help out with each week. Just figure it all out.
Yeah, it's a big operation. That more people helping, the better. Even you guys giving the scores, it's a big help.
Mm.
Right then. Behind the gazebo again.
Yeah, you can't see anything, can you, on that stream? So, Cheaters have got the ball. Third down, third and long. It was 3rd and 10. And they looks like they'll have to punt it away after an incomplete pass. No penalties. Go Cards.
Gary Thomas, yeah. Who have you guys got next? Be interesting to see. Go Cards.
See who they got next down here.
1-0 with the new logo.
Yeah. So next they've got the same team. That's the typical
I
of
love
this year.
league.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be like all year.
Right, there's too many of that going on there with the same team title. Must have got the Cambridgeshire Cats, Norwich Doubles, Colchester Gladiators. Was it the Cambridgeshire Cats who the Stallions? One of them left their jerseys behind or something. The other team will put them on.
Yeah.
In the bar.
Yeah, it was the Cats, wasn't it?
I remember seeing that.
Yeah, that was funny.
The Cats.
Well, that was a while ago.
Mm.
Right, so the Stallions now take over. It's in the third quarter, and they're 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. That had to be a false start. Yeah, God, he'd come off the line well early.
My missus just texted me. She wants to go and see the Tina Turner musical.
That would be nice.
Just thought I'd bring that up.
Oh yeah, we should plug our raffles.
Our musical.
Yeah.
Gridiron Hub the musical.
Yeah, guys, we got. I wasn't reading it wrong. Looks like Ouse Valley away. Yeah, it is Ouse Valley away on the 11th. Yeah, that's what we got as well.
A couple of weeks for them to come back stronger. They're going to need to, aren't they?
Yeah, I know that, but only scoring 3 points, like not even getting a touchdown. Not good. Monarch scored twice and Raptors scored once to make the score 38-12.
Yeah, that's been a bit quick fire, hasn't it?
Yeah, they just didn't update it for a while. So where's that?
Yeah, if you're joining us, it's all gone a bit slow at the minute.
Yeah, I was going to just talk about the raffles we got open.
Plug.
Let's get them up. Let's plug.
Get your raffles out. I need wheels.
Hey?
I need wheels.
Yeah. So just while we're waiting for some more scores to come in, I just want to take an opportunity to plug our raffles. So you guys will know, hopefully you know, that we've got a non-profit arm called the Amelie Fund, where we raise money and all of the profits go into Britball. Well, we raise money mostly by doing raffles. And so we've got 3 raffles live at the moment. I've got them on screen. the one I suppose most relevant to this audience will be the Zenith Shadow helmet. There's £3 a ticket. So £3 could win you the helmet, and there's 358 tickets left. So once we've sold all those tickets, we'll do that one. We'll draw that one. There's still a Peyton Manning. So we got some NFL gear that we raffle off. It's more for our Hail Mary hits brand than it is for the Gridiron Hub stuff, but still it's relevant. So we got a signed Peyton Manning Chrome mini helmet. That's £10 a ticket, and there's 34 tickets left. And then we've got this other one, which is 8 signed items. So there's Henry's signed boots, Odell Beckham Jr. signed mini helmet. That one is old. Randy Moss camo mini helmet. Aaron, is it Aaron Donald? Yeah, okay. I always want to call him Aaron Donaldson. Signed mini helmet. A large Eclipse helmet, Seahawks helmet signed by DK Metcalf. Signed jersey by Drew Brees. Signed jersey by Ray Lewis, and then a signed mini helmet by Michael Vick. Those are 8 items, and what we're doing is like a picks. So we've done pick 1 raffle, then so whoever wins the pick 1 raffle gets first pick. Whoever wins the pick 2 raffle, which is the one that's live now, will get the second pick, right? So we do that all the way through the 8 picks, and they're £11 a ticket, and there's 17 tickets remaining. So I just want to let everyone know about that. Our next big initiative. So at the moment, the money that we raise, we're looking to raise about £2,000 for the Irish and Northern Irish teams. Cool. And once we've done that, we'll then be looking at, we want to run courses or send people from clubs on AED and CPR courses. And they'll be certified, and people will know how to perform both of those maneuvers. I don't know, techniques. I don't know what they're called.
Procedure.
Yeah, procedures. and then what we're looking to do is to fund AED devices and defibrillators into teams as well, teams that need them. So so quite a big effort coming on soon, and it's money through the raffles mostly that at the moment that we raise that money for. So even if you can't or don't want to buy a ticket, if you could let people know, if you know fans or people that would be interested in buying them, would be extremely grateful. Hatch, over to you, mate.
Well, I was going to say, let's see what we had that score come in. Full time from the Thrashers Thunder. It ended Silent Thrashers 34, Sussex Thunder 0. Those teams will play each other again. Is it next week or the week after?
I think it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
So it's a back-to-back game. So obviously Thunder are going to have to pull something out of the bag there in the return fixture. But yeah, I mean, it's not a big shock result, is it? I mean, the Thrashers were prepping for that season back in the Prem. Anything else come up here? Wow. Okay. Half time. Kent Exiles 7, London Blitz 0. That's a big score.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
That's cool.
That took me by a bit of shock there. So,
yeah, good for that. Good for.
Yeah, I was saying before that they were likely to be sort of whipping boys in that league. So
yeah,
I mean, it wasn't being harsh, just the way it looked, and fair play to them.
Oh, he fumbled the kick. They got to recover it.
It's kicking off in this game.
Sorry, guys. That was the cheaters taking a punt, fumbled it, and then 4 players, 2 from each team, dove on it, but it went favourably back to the cheaters. So, no big special team game from for Wembley there, but that could have been awesome. Oh, what a hit! Oh, it's 3 players that dove on it. One stallion, 2 cheaters, and the cheaters came up with it.
Right at London Zoo. I can't remember if I read that out, but the Cardinals full times 24-3 against the Eagles. I think we did read that out.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Exiles Blitz game. Was that a late kickoff, or was that just incredibly slow?
I don't know. I don't think it was a late
It's
kickoff.
the half time. That was about 3 minutes ago as well. So interesting. I'd love to see them win, just for the good of the game, you know. It's like Tamworth earlier, almost lost, didn't they? I don't know if anyone saw that stream earlier, but I think Tamworth were about a score ahead, or just under a score ahead, and the Falcons went about 90 yards in one play. I think was it a pass or a run or whatever? He gets about 5 yards out, and one of the defenders strips him sort of on the line, causing mass drama. So we don't know if they've, basically got the go-ahead score, or they've turned it over. And then after about 10 minutes of the referees discussing,
Another fumble.
they decided it was an illegal formation. They just took it all the way back. So it was a complete waste of time. Oh,
He ain't going to get past that, mate.
big play from the stadium.
Massive play. It's actually a fumble from the running back or the ball carrier. I don't know if it was a running back. With the Cheetahs straight into the Stallions' hands. And he ran more sideways than he did upfield. But
Crab.
he looked like he had legs too. Yeah, he's a crab. But
Always helpful when you got legs.
I know, but it looked like it was a running back pass out of the backfield. Goes into contact and just loses the ball. This guy that picks it up, he looks like he's got something about him, but he gets caught by someone a bit early.
It was a big ask, wasn't it?
Someone said Cheetahs are doing everything they can to lose this game.
Yeah, it does look that way a little bit. In the fourth quarter now as well.
He threw that away. Yeah, he did. Okay.
Yeah, so they got the lead, but they're still looks like they're going for a heavy passing game.
Slowing the game down.
Yeah. Slowing it down. Is where's the score streams on your phone?
Oh yeah, let me have a look.
Let's see if we've got anything coming in. It's all going to quiet.
Yeah, our scores are getting wiped on the website every 5 minutes because of the thing that we put in place.
What's that?
It's all right. I'll get Dom. Me and Dom are going to look
Refresh
at it.
type.
Yeah, refresh thing. But the scores need to be basically there's a back end spreadsheet, and that needs to be updated. If it's not updated, it's that then pushes through. So yeah, need to figure out another way of doing that.
Nightmare.
Yes.
Right, let's see if Stallions can build on their lead then. In midfield, drops back. Nah. Nah. Throws it off the field. They've got enough gazebos there. Are they expecting rain or something?
Or sun. Not nothing weather.
Nothing. That I'm a bit worried about mate on the scaffolding up there. They've got a cameraman about 20 foot in the air. No, 20 metres. Oh god. I'll have to get Mike back on this, right?
Yeah. This one we could do with adverts. Or good sack there. Did he drop it? Yeah, he dropped the ball.
Oh, my
Kicking around, lost some yardage. Stallions keep the ball, 4th down.
Looks like they're both trying to lose the game.
Yeah.
Really.
Calamity bowl.
Replay. They've got a different quarterback in now, haven't they?
Who? The Stallions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, nothing going on. Surge have updated. It's full time 19-0 Steelers yet. Good social media effort by them, if not on the field. Mind you, 19-0 is not terrible.
Just trying to find this scores update here.
Right. Cheaters are returning it now. I still think I'll probably keep calling them the Steelers without knowing.
I know.
They just
Looks exactly like them. Rip-offs.
who's ripping off who? They used to be that's a yellow top though, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what they were. I think they might have been black and yellow years ago when I first played them. Remember the Crowther brothers were there.
Who? Oh,
Andy.
yeah, Rob.
Andy and Rob Crowther, yeah.
Crikey.
Andy was such a good player.
15.
Well, yeah, 15 for the night. Was he 15? He might have been 15 when he was the Cheaters. That was when they were. What was that? They weren't called the Hertfordshire Cheaters, were they? They were called something else. There's something else Cheaters.
Watford. Watford Cheaters.
Maybe. No. Maybe.
I think that might be right.
Watford, yeah.
If you know, let us know. I think it's the Watford Cheaters. Google.
Right, let me see if we've got any more mentions and stuff. Who's that?
Some Instagram images.
People have been doing Gameday Live on Instagram. We just haven't had it up. Right, let me have a look. Let me check score stream. Score stream's got nothing new. No, it doesn't have final scores on it. Oh, it does have a final score 24-3 Cardinals to the Eagles.
It's the Netherlands Czech Republic score.
Yeah.
Oh, big sack and a fumble. The Stadion's quarterback goes down. I think they've managed to recover it. Was it a fumble or forward?
We got loads of content sent to us from Chester.
Watch this, look.
Didn't see it.
He evades one, comes back up.
Oh,
See you later.
that wasn't. You said the Stallions quarterback goes down. That was the Cheaters.
No, that was the Stadion's quarterback. Oh, it was, isn't it?
That's Cheaters.
Easy mistakes, mate. You think? Either way, he got buggered.
Yeah. Taken down.
Like Jadeveon Clowney, that dude.
I find this game really difficult to watch. I think it's like there's nothing going on with it.
Yeah, it's sort of like no one's taking advantage of anything.
Nah, it's just it's mistake after mistake.
He's having his way at number 7.
He's having his way.
Yeah, watch him. He's playing right. Oh, he's got right to spend. It's just died a death, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll just turn off now.
Do you think that's just a lot of thing where like a lot of teams just they start doing all their updates and they get a second half? You can't be bothered.
Yeah, just done.
They're getting too into the game, or they've already won, already lost. Oh, big return from the Stallions. He's going all the way.
He's
that is a
absolutely
brilliant
gunning
return.
it.
Oh, he slowed down.
What did he do that for?
Oh, he stopped and danced and went down.
Yeah, but he didn't have like the stopping speed, did he? He took him too long to stop.
Yeah. Let's watch that again. Hopefully, he did well from the punt return.
So there's a punt return, yeah.
There's been a lot of good special teams today, or bad, depending on how you look at it.
So from his own 20,
Coy's gone down. That gunner, look, he's not even looking.
mate, he got in his way, stopped him getting to the edge quicker.
So one of their gunners got put on their arse, and he stood up and looked at the ref for 5 seconds while the player ran past him.
So he basically got the ball back to where it started on that punt, roughly, isn't it? It's roughly where
Probably
he
more,
punted.
isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit more, but I think it's the point where the geezer punted from. It looked like, roughly.
Right, let's see something here. Come on. Run left. Not bad, decent yardage.
So going back to the helmet-to-helmet contact thing, that was absolutely a helmet stop. He just fucking headbutted him.
Yeah.
Like, to the ground.
But
Like,
it's hard, isn't it, at that sort of speed?
He didn't commit his arms or anything. Not that you're supposed to or you need to, but like there wasn't like a shoulder go. He just went whack, headbutted him. Like how is that not cool?
I don't know, I feel like sometimes the refs just don't want to call it.
Yeah.
Because you get a lot of grief.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Well, yeah, but like you've got to be consistent with the rule, right? Like if something's not allowed, then it should always be not allowed.
Yeah. I know, like, it's probably not the way to go because you need to just stamp out, but, you know, it'd be good if you could just warn warn the player, like do that again and you're
Well,
off.
refs
thing.
do that. Refs do that.
But then people are still doing it, and
Yeah.
that's the trouble. Like doing it now, and you'll get away with one.
Yeah, everybody gets one.
He's got the old school helmet on, yellow.
They've got to be. Well, they're second in like 3.
They need to put it to bed now, really, don't they? They don't need to score, but they should.
Yeah, a score here, any type of score. I know they need a touchdown because if they just get a field goal, they're still technically within
Yeah.
one score.
Leaves a 2-pointer. Just going to run it in, aren't they? Just slowly, I think. No.
That D lineman done awesome then to stop that.
Stuffed it.
Yeah.
64, 54. Yeah.
Was he a D lineman? He might be a linebacker.
He was in a bit
Big
of space
lad.
there.
He was getting blocked and still put in a formidable tackle. They didn't like just drag him down, did he? Slammed him. I'm just trying to find some other feeds for stuff. We had a few subscribers on our YouTube channel today. Thank you, everyone.
If anything, this has just highlighted the need for like the central location for these schools and stuff.
Oh yeah,
It's going to take people. It's going to take like everyone chipping in and.
yeah. Well, and like I said, Baffa tried it before with Score Stream, but it wasn't really upheld. Now they're trying to do their own thing, but no one's really doing it. Like it has to be organised in some way.
They're not updating it, are they?
No.
Looks of things.
Yeah, well, they were leaving fixtures off. I think the fixtures are now correct on there, but they weren't for a long time. There were teams that had left the league that they kept on there. I think they're all gone now, though. I think it's just it's not been really well managed. No, look, there you go. The Hadrian's League has still got the Carlisle Kestrels and the Morecambe Bay Storm on it. They may not have any fixtures, but they're still on there. There's some results. Let's see. Can we see results? No, it's gone. They had that
Looks like
live
we had the
scores
final
thing.
from Joss there. Monarchs win 38-12. Well played. Lovely stuff. Thanks for the updates.
Cheers, Josh. Let me add that in.
Crikey.
Right, so that's full time. So we've got quite a few full time scores in. So maybe that's probably why things are slowing down a bit.
Aren't Baffa like paid for like this sort of stuff?
Eh?
Aren't Baffa like paid to like run stuff like this?
What the websites?
Yeah.
Well, they don't. That's why we started doing it ourselves. But
Crikey.
I know Pete wants to do that sort of stuff, but I think his ambitious plans that he's got, he needs more people to realise it, particularly, and really not people that are volunteers that can pick stuff up and drop it as they need. Like it's same sort of problem we get with running Gridiron Hub.
Yeah, people that like the idea of helping.
Yeah,
and then
to the romance until they have to do it. Yeah. So, yeah, and so I do feel for them, but at the same time, like they're, I don't think they do themselves many favours with the way they conduct themselves. I think they've been a bit, especially with us.
Yeah, Saints and Monarchs definitely MVPs of the Twitter today. Good to see.
Yeah, Manchester hopefully should chip in with a full-time score soon. I imagine running clocks are a thing, right? Like they're going to do running clocks when you get 35 points up this season.
Yeah, I imagine so.
So that game can't be far from being over. Was it Manchester that posted about their game score? Or was it someone else? Or was it? Oh no, I think it was someone in the chat. It might have been
it was on here. Oh no, who were they playing? No, it was the Giants.
Giants, wasn't it? Yeah.
They had a similar scoreline, I think.
Yeah, so you'd think that they go into running clock as well.
It's kind of just a bit of dead rubber, isn't it?
Yeah, it's boring. What would we be doing if it went on that? Let's read out. Do you want to read out?
Euros.
Do you want to read? Yeah. Do you want to read out the full-time scores that we got here?
Full times, okay.
Yeah.
Sponsored by
The ones that we know.
Yeah, so full times so far. Northampton Knights 6, Nottingham Caesars 14. That's in the Central East. In Mercia, you got Tamworth Phoenix 12, Leicester Falcons 7. That was closer than a lot of people thought. And then you got Staffordshire Surge, Neil, Samuel Steelers 14, or I think it was 19, wasn't it? I don't think that's updated. Yeah, that was 19-0.
Which
We had
one?
mixed reports on that one. It looks like it was 19 to Steelers. East Anglia, Ipswich Cardinals beat Ouse Valley Eagles 17-3. London, oh no, that's... Was that full-time Ipswich? It was, wasn't it? I think it was actually... I'm reading off of an old thing
yeah.
here. That's my issue. I think they won 20-3.
Click on there. Yeah, that one's telling you the Q3 score.
Yeah.
Where's Ipswich? 24-3, yeah.
24-3.
Let me put that one in.
Okay. Other full times. London Blitz B beat the Oxford Saints 16-12. That seemed like a good game back and forth.
Oh, I do have the score updated, but you're looking at an older version of it. Just refresh it.
Just reading gibberish at this point.
There you go.
Right, where do we get to? Let's head back up. Right, yeah. Horton Spartans lost 15-20 to Chester Romans. They scored on 2 kick returns, Chester. So, stamp that out and they would have won, no problem. Other full times. I've read that one out. Blah, blah, blah. Read it. Cornwall Monarchs 38, Jurassic Coast Raptors 12. Good win for the Monarchs in their flashy kit. Solent Thrashers 34, Sussex Thunder 0. They also play each other again in their next game. So
Cheetah's QB just lobbed the ball upfield. He wasn't even looking where he threw it. He just lobbed it. It was bad.
Just hitting hype into the game. That definitely updated that one.
Well, what's that?
I don't know. I saw it on this site. It had I think Darlington team were pumping them. Yeah, look.
38-0.
38-0 Darlington team win.
That full time, yeah.
If we had that as a third quarter score, then they've scored a lot of points. Winding down. Trouble is, there's no... Oh, another fumble by the Cheetahs there. Big fumble, recovered by Stallions. They just don't want to win.
Neither team do, don't they?
No. It's annoying because this is probably one... Is this the only sort of tight finish we've got? But it's not as entertaining as you'd think.
Well, it's hard. Do you know what? It's hard without knowing the time and the time left in the game and the timeouts and stuff. You just sort of
It's
watch
got to be under 5 minutes, I'd say. Also, we've not had much of an update from the Ken Exiles beating the Blitz. That could be a tasty finish.
And what about the Mustangs and the Hamburg Warhawks? Is that a full-time score?
Mustang Sally, yeah, it was. It did come through. The last tweet they put in was the Mustangs finish with all the momentum but come up short. The ball finishes on the Humber 6-yard line as time expires. Mustangs lose 24-17. Thanks everyone for their support. So it sounds like they were mounting a charge to, potentially level the game up there. On the 6-yard line. That's that's close, man.
Must be heartbreaking.
I say all these games are going to get played again soon enough. So that's your motivation there, isn't it?
So we're waiting for Giants, Titans, Exiles and Blitz, Stallions, which we're watching. Portsmouth, the Bobcats and the Dreadnoughts. We don't have a score.
That was 13-0 Bobcats last we had, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then the Sabres and the Mavericks is still 16-0 that we've got. I don't know if we've got an update on that.
Yeah, if anyone's got an update, so let us know. The Giants and the Titans were both humping their opposition quite well, weren't they? Both like 40 burgers or something.
Yeah, so those are both like I suppose
concluded.
Foregone conclusions to an extent. Oh look, that's quite cool. They got names of people scoring.
What's this new kit? Nippers.
Yeah, the Aztecs new kit. Good to go 4th of July. No, it's not the Nippers, is it? It looks like it.
Filton Pride, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, the logos are similar now. Like they've sort of joined forces because of old coach Ben Herod.
Team Herod.
King. Right, we've got some more results here. Is there anything that we don't know?
52 now, Christ.
Is that a final score? Oh yeah, we already got that full
No,
time.
I think that's all
Yeah, it's all.
up to date. About information on other games, where did you see the scorers?
Hmm?
Where did you see the
Just
score?
click into it. It's only whatever people submit. That's the problem with it. It's like flawed to an extent.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. It should be that by 9 p.m. tonight, all the scores are updated. That's what BAFA have set to the teams.
The Blitz game probably still be on.
Well, they had a double header.
Did they? Oh,
They're,
B.
I don't know if it was the B. Oh yeah, of
all
course.
the kids.
Blitz B playing the Oxford Saints, and then the seniors playing after.
Trouble is with double headers, if you're playing second, you're always like, your head's not in it, you're watching the other game.
Yeah,
Got half an eye on it.
yeah. So it's 4th and 5.
Big field goal.
Field goal attempt from the 30-yard line. Terrible, and he's caught it mid-air, and he's running it back. He's not going to do anything with it. But
Turned it to nowhere there. Pretty much got it back to where it was, but
it's a junky game, isn't it?
if that wasn't blocked, that would have hit the floor anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think the guy who blocked it had to jump. No, he did. He's obviously got a big leg on him, that kicker, because they tried one earlier from 50 plus.
I think it's old. Oh no, it's not. Not. What was the guy James? He was a kicker for us. And went to the Blitz.
James White.
James White. Yeah, it's not. I think it is him.
He would have done that.
Nah, we wouldn't have let it side down.
He would have scored. Full time. Do-do-do-do.
At least we know we've got lots of time to share different pieces of content.
What, for next week?
Mhm.
That's what I mean. This whole thing's
Trial and error.
yeah, well, mainly error.
Yeah, error and error and error.
A little
We
bit of
just, got
trial.
to keep, we just got to keep learning from it.
I can't wait to get back into the studio in London.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh look, Matty Taylor said. Can we do the Sammy
Yeah,
tickets left
sorry, you
though,
did that
yeah.
way you was plugging.
Yeah, there are tickets. Yeah, I know. Well, we're going to start pushing them a lot more. Plugging the raffles and encouraging more people to get involved. So hopefully we'll get those tickets gone soon. I think we've sold over double that already. Like, not over double. We sold about that. Sorry, that's about half the tickets gone. It's just they've just been quite stagnant. All those raffles are quite stagnant at the moment. Just trying to push them back through again. I think with it being payday soon, that'll play nicely into our hands if we start pushing that and people have got a bit more extra money.
Final score
Final
coming
score: Sabres.
in. Is that the East? First East, wasn't it?
Yeah, so they were playing East Kent Mavericks.
Essex Sabres, wasn't it? Yeah. 25-6, fair play.
What's the final score?
25-6.
25-6.
Yeah. Good result. Cheers, chaps. Well played. Have a look at the division again. Remind myself. Oh, that's the one with the dropouts, isn't it?
The Southeast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put them in a good position to
There's
win
only
it, though, isn't it,
only
really?
one dropout. Only one dropout.
Let's put them in a good position to win it. I mean,
What?
the league.
East Essex Sabres.
Yeah, the Essex Spartans and
Yeah. I think the Spartans are favourite to win that one, aren't they?
I think
What is that? What is it you're looking at
it's a
there?
photo.
Right, got it.
Yeah. Just to remind myself, because
Yes,
the leagues
yes.
are mental. Yeah, well, playing them with a 25-6 win under your belt is a bit of confidence, isn't it? This
QB
is really got to be
scrambling.
last chance for the cheaters.
He's
now,
just.
isn't it?
I'm not a fan of this
Go on.
QB.
Say what you think.
He just gives up on the play so quickly, and he makes a lot of not a lot. I've seen him make throws that just to nowhere.
Yeah,
I think he's more. The thing is, which doesn't make sense because looking at him, he's not the most athletic. He's more of probably one with a passing accuracy type QB.
yeah.
But then he just lets these balls just fly off.
He has got into positions where you think he could just
Yeah,
start running a bit.
Yeah,
but
and
he never
but he
does.
doesn't.
He may on the side. Just seems like offensive struggled a bit today from what I've seen. I can see this. It's going to finish 12-7, isn't it?
And then we haven't got many more. Don't know if we. So then, yeah. So what are we waiting on now? We are waiting on Raiders, Giants, Wolverines, Titans. Both of those are pretty foregone. The Blitz Exiles. That's a really good one. Obviously, this game, the Cheetahs and Stallions, and we don't have an update of the Bobcats and Portsmouth, Bobcats and Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, that wouldn't go amiss.
So yeah, that one we'd like to know about. I might message John.
Yeah, it sounds like the medical staff kept busy at the Staffordshire Surge game. Multiple injuries in our opening fixture. Dear, oh dear. I should really be liking this page, shouldn't I?
You can like them. You can respond to them if you wanted to. It's all there.
There you go. That's enough liking.
Don't want people to think I'm too keen.
No, because it loses its like genuine. What's it called?
What?
It's not genuine if I give everyone like, is it?
Oh, it loses its genuine.
Genuinity. He's done it again.
Was that a QB throw?
I don't think their quarterback must be injured. They're supposed to be the punter or something. Yeah.
What, throwing a ball?
That's-
Is that it? No, defense are coming on.
I think looks like it's nearly it if it isn't.
Yeah. Oh no, they got. I think Junior's out there at QB.
Yeah, I think that was 4th down and the Cheetahs lobbed it into the gazebo.
It's not Junior.
The second half of this game has actually been really poor. It's been 0-0 this half, isn't it?
Someone in the comments here, I've got to read it out. He said, "Get 87 on. What's the point of coming if you're not going to play? We're losing anyway." It's got to be his dad.
Yeah, it's got to be his mate or something, isn't it? He's really like, "Oh, I'm on the stream later. Watch, will you?" And he hadn't seen him play yet. Sounds like a few more of the touchdowns in the Monarchs game was running back Matt Cann and running back Javon Donatia. No, I'm terrible at names.
Where?
A torrential rain down there, apparently. Made the game a run-only affair. The Raptors... Oh, this is concluding the game, basically. Sounds
We
like
already had
it's,
that, though, didn't we?
sounds like a bit moist down there. There was weather down there.
There was,
They had
yeah.
weather. Yeah, we haven't got any weather up here.
That's
Down here.
just-
Where are we? Central.
We're not central.
We are in my mind. Surely it's just going to be a run out the clock jobby now.
No, because if it was, then they wouldn't have taken so long in the huddle. He's back in shotgun.
They may as well just punt it back to him because I don't think they can do anything with it.
Yeah,
He bloody well is throwing it deep as well.
and it's picked.
Interception, a good pick as well. Have you been touched?
Well, that's not the NFL.
Oh yeah. I'm playing for. He threw it into triple coverage, was it?
Yeah, triple by the time the ball got there. Yeah,
Seems unnecessary. I don't know what the time is on the clock, but they can't. It must be last 2 minutes. They've got the ball. They're ahead by, was it 5?
yeah, 5 points.
And he's just done.
He's put him at risk.
He's bombed it downfield into triple coverage.
Yeah, but he's these are the calls that that's their old kit. These are the calls that the offensive coordinator is making, right? Like, you're blaming the QB, but he probably didn't call that play. He just got told.
True.
You'd think they'd run the ball, run the clock down.
Well, yeah, but
Keep-
as I
keep
say, we
it
don't
in
know
rounds.
what the time is, but it seems like the fourth quarter's been going on for quite a while.
Yeah. Of course, they're going to just drop back and bomb it and throw it.
Oh, completion. Run out of bounds, yeah, lovely stuff. A rare completion there for the Cheetahs.
It's so out of character.
Well, that'd be nasty. It just has been bad, hasn't it? It's just been quite bad. But you don't know who's playing. He might be giving the kids a run out or something. You don't know.
I've got a message. Let's see what this is. Can't wait to get back in the studio next week.
Cool.
We already knew that, didn't we? Thrasher's 34th under Neil. He sent it to us ages ago. So,
Last week's score.
that's going to be a confusing thing when people start. Like when we have people that have only sent in scores and they start sending in other scores for the same fixture, but the reverse.
Someone just put missing the Euros for this.
What, they put it on screen? Well, they've still got. Well, it says 284 watching now. That hasn't changed, that number. I'm starting to get dubious about it.
Dubious.
Some penalty on the Steelers.
Yeah,
I can't help it.
No, I'm exactly
You
the
look
same.
just like them. Don't play like them. Well, actually. I might decide this whole thing's just not worth my time.
But it's not just the bloody Samos here, it's the Pittsburgh here as well, isn't it? All that sort of yellowy.
Yeah, black and yellow, black and gold.
Samo are a bit more grey, aren't they? Silvery grey.
Yeah, lighter grey. Yeah. But everything else is. There you go. Bombs a ball.
Oh, lovely! Oh no! Oh no! Terrible drop, number 19.
What was that?
Cheaters. Oh, I think he got scared.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
it
the
was.
only explanation
That was
for
the
that.
footsteps, wasn't it? 2 hands on it in the air. Lovely.
Seemed like good technique and everything. Just
Yeah, but what was that defender doing? He was that safety.
He should have
smashed him.
Smashed his lights out. Yeah.
Like that was ideal. Go for his legs.
Back in the ambulance.
Yeah.
No, it was though, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, like that's a hospital ball, and he didn't make it. Well, he went for the ball on him, and he's behind him. Stupid. Another deep ball, as you'd expect. Just didn't really go anywhere. That one though.
A great advert for the gamers.
Well, us talking about
Both.
it. Right, so we're still waiting for the right. There's only a few games left that we need scores from. They are, in no particular order, well, in the order that I see them on screen. Nottingham Raiders versus the Sheffield Giants. We've only got a Q3 or third quarter score. The Wolverines versus the Titans. Again, we only got a third quarter score. Blitz versus the Exiles. Again, only a third quarter score. And the Bobcats versus the Dreadnoughts. So if you guys have got any updates. Oh, Giants. Huh? Go on, actually read that one out.
So Sheffield Giants 41, Nottingham 6 final.
So in the second
I
half.
think they've lost the second half there, haven't they?
Yeah, they lost the second half. But, again, what am I going to say, Hatch?
The second half's going to be different.
Yeah.
You
But
did
why?
say that.
Because, yeah, like, and knowing what I know of Toby, the head coach of Sheffield, he probably did say, yeah, let's just sit everyone and let's
Give
No.
everyone a go, yeah.
Yeah.
So it should be really, especially with that scoreline. But
Yeah, and I think that the same goes. It works both ways, right? So the Nottingham guys aren't coming out and facing another 41-0 smashing in 2 quarters. So cool. Okay, that's that one.
41-6. What's that? Is that our biggest full time of the day so far?
Yeah.
Well, what was the
52-0 was the Apache versus the Trojans.
Yeah. And Solent had a good win, didn't they?
Solent was 34-0. They just scored. The Stallions just scored. We didn't see it, but I see the celebration. So Wembley Stallions score and put the game to bed at the death. I don't know how much at the death it is, but it's right near the end. They should have done this probably about 6 drives ago. But good on them. So it's now 18-7 pending the PAT. There's a nice little run. This linebacker got caught. What number is he on? Call him out. Can't see it. 35, 36. He just was flat-footed, stood there with his feet on the goal line.
Oh, another injury, is it?
It looks like it. There's all knees being taken. Yeah,
Where?
there. They're all just
No, where's the injury? It's all just kneeling.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't see anyone being treated.
This is strange.
Yeah.
Everyone appears to be taking a knee, but there doesn't seem to be anyone.
It's not a timeout either, because they're in like formation pretty much, aren't they? Like they're not like huddled up or anything.
Someone asking for the Blitz score here. Yeah. Last we heard, the Blitz were losing 7-0 to the Exiles. We've not had any updates since.
At home.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a lad that was injured. Here he is.
I think that was actually half-time score as well. 7-0 to the Exiles. So yeah, we're looking for an update for that. If you find one, let us know, please. Thank you.
Who is it that gave us the Blitz score in the first place? Where did we get it from?
No, it's from Exiles Twitter.
Was it? Okay, cool. So hopefully we can count on them to do another one. Extra point looks like it's good. Yeah, both refs.
Just be full-time score.
So that's 7-19 to the Wembley Stallions. As they lead the Hertfordshire Cheetahs on Armed Forces Day.
I feel like that league's not up there, is it?
What? Yeah, probably in the rest, because I realised I ran out of feeds. If you go to the left, there's one called the rest. There.
Oh, yeah.
And I just put everything else at the time, but I will put it all into a. It'll just be one big feed.
Yeah, that was 41 minutes ago though. That score, Exiles winning 7-0. So yeah, that was a half-time score. I didn't see that coming.
I think. Hold on. I think Fabian's an ex-Blitz player.
That might explain why he's throwing up.
Yeah.
Let's have a look down here. What have we got?
It's just nothing happening, is there?
Yeah. No.
No, he's not. Sorry. Oh, he's mates. He's from Lewisham, mate, and mates with Jordan and Kev. So he's got to be Warriors.
Screams Warrior.
Yeah, you got Warriors written all over you, Fabian. So I know how bad that is to say that. So I do apologise, my friend. Warrior Nation. Yeah, there we go.
Are they playing next week?
Are you a current player, Fabian? Are you still playing for him? Playing next week? Is it next week?
I don't know.
You got the things right here. I don't know who's in that league. I don't know what's going on here.
Long day, mate.
We're full of data down here. That's why I set up this second screen. Well, fifth screen.
Yes.
London Warriors are playing on the 11th, 2 weeks, against the London O's.
Final score: Trojans 0. 52. Yeah, I think we got the one. Thank you, Kieran. Big win there.
We got a Torbay final score, right? Torbay Trojans.
I can't remember this. Their plan. Yeah, it's fun. It's 52. Yeah, that's what you just said. So confusing. Who else in that southwest?
This game's still going to like the 5th quarter. Oh, it's killing me.
5th quarter.
Oh, let's get that on screen.
Toot sweet.
Yes. Should we
You
refresh?
guys been staring at me all day.
Yeah. It's because no one in Hadrian's has posted anything. Should we get rid of Hadrian's? Move them over here. I'll sort this out for next week. Not that it matters. You won't be
Red
here.
Rose has been quiet. No.
Yeah.
Someone's really cheering on 87, aren't they? In that game.
Oh, yeah. That's another person.
Popular figure.
Yeah, why though? It's like a Make-A-Wish thing.
I've said too much. Keep doing what you're doing. You guys are doing. Thanks for your update. Cheers,
Oh,
man.
I didn't. Did he step out of going dark?
Yeah.
Maybe, mate. Come on, mate. You know the rules. Dark
I'm
ops.
telling Tony now.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, yeah. I'm gonna message Marv. You're in trouble, mate.
Probably fake account.
Yeah. Yeah. We should create loads of fake accounts and make loads of like silly comments. Right, so 2nd and 5. This game just won't die. 2nd and 5, about 25 yards out, I think. The cheaters have the ball.
Just going for the end zone.
Have a pass.
No, not the end zone, is it?
No. Couldn't be more proud of the lad to see you Saturday.
We're doing Saturday.
It looks like that's it. It looks like that's it.
Helmets are coming off.
Yeah, so 19-7. That game finishes.
To the Stallions.
Yeah. I'm going to update my...
Game of the week, that on it.
Mate, painful, wasn't it? Right, so we're only waiting on a couple more, and I don't know. We don't know how long they're going to take.
No.
So I don't know if there's much point
I'll shoot off as well in a sec.
cracking on. Yeah. So we had. Hold on. Was the Raiders Giants? That was a full-time one, wasn't it?
Yeah, 41-6 to the Giants there. 'Cause
Okay.
Not only won the second half, so technically it was 1-1.
Yeah. That game finished 1-1. So we're waiting for a Titans Wolverines and an Exiles Blitz.
Yeah, that Exiles Blitz one.
Is the most interesting one.
Yeah. Only because the other one was a blowout. Like, isn't that like 40 odds
Yeah.
deal as well, wasn't it? So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's wrap this up here then, because we don't know we don't know how long that's going to be. It's only 2 scores and 2 games, and they're not updating. So we'll finish our live stream here. What time is it? 6 o'clock. We've known since what? 1:30?
yeah, near enough.
Bloody hell. Well, this alone is 3.5 hours. This live stream, and
Yeah.
we had another 2. Oh no, another one.
Yeah.
Another one.
We did have another stream on the go, which was what it was meant to be like, with the score ticker and the leagues and the studio. But
Yeah, so we got a virtual studio. We did. We're slowly going to figure all this stuff out. I think what we might have to move to is like a single person presenting, and then someone in the background doing everything.
yeah,
But it would just be quite lonely for that person and difficult for that person. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for sticking with us. Those of you that have tuned in and stuck with us. Yeah, we will. This will get better and better each week as we get more and more content. Thank you to the Sussex Thunder for sending us the videos. Sorry for laughing at 2 of them or making jokes at 2 of them. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Well done. Shout out. Who should we shout out?
Mike for coming on.
Shout out to Mike. We need to shout out the Cornwall Monarchs. They win their game, but they also win best updates on Twitter of the day.
Oh, that was joint with Oxford Saints.
Are we joining them with Oxford?
Did
No,
fail to put full
yeah, they're
time
not
in.
joint. That doesn't mean joint. We're not joining them because the Oxford Saints didn't do a final score. But the Oxford Saints done really well. Today, like keeping us updated and
Come on, excellent. Adam, do you have a score at all? We've just got 7-0 to Exiles at the minute.
yeah. If anyone knows any scores, I will. Even though we're going off the broadcast is going off, I'll give it an hour or so, and I'll come back out and update everything and get it all. I'll update the predictions as well and get all that posted, so you can see how well we did, or how well you did with the with the picks. And I think that's it. Oh, we've got a final score.
Just in time.
Oh my god!
Have a look at that.
They are going to get rinsed for doing this.
Titans 83, Wolverines 0.
It's gonna kick off. That is gonna kick off. So we are only waiting for one fixture, which is the Exiles and the Blitz. Okay, cheers, Adam. We'll if there's updates, I'll keep the post up. Okay, cool. So James is from Gridiron Hub. He is a cheerleading champion, which is I know. So which is something we're very proud of. He's going to keep the scores updated. It's just the Exiles and the Blitz that we're waiting on. It's a shame we don't have a stream for that. Shout out to Onside for doing the streams today. You know, the two games, keeping us entertained. That was awesome. Anything else worth?
No, I think that's it. Shout out to the was it the side judge in the Tamworth game? He was wearing record gloves. I enjoyed that very much. He didn't drop a ball all day.
Yeah. Exile score. Let's see, what's that?
Yeah.
A shock for everyone, but and that's fair enough.
That's how it should be.
I think that's right, mate. It is a shock. Well, the thing is, right, and I remember talking about this recently. Exiles are now, I think, their third or fourth year Prem, and that's when you're going to start to attract other players, like in a sustainable manner. I mean,
Established.
You start to establish yourself. People know you're not a yo-yo team and all that sort of stuff. Not that there's many yo-yo teams. Typically, teams that go up, stay up. In Britball, I think the only yo-yo team really is probably Leicester. It looks like that like
Knights have been a bit.
Well, them yo-yoed.
Well,
they went into the Prem and now they're out of it. Like they didn't go back
just
up.
a yo, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a hill. So Adam, I think you got a good point there. I think it is a shock for everyone, but the people involved at the Exiles, and it's good to see. We want people contending. I mean, the other caveat, right, is this is a non-competitive league. We're not seeing everything. Second year Prem, technically third year if you count the cancelled season last year. Cool. Oh, I thought they were more established than that. So cheers, Adam. Yeah. So I think the only caveat that you'll get is that teams will say, well, we don't have our full strength squad. We're blooding rookies, all that sort of stuff. However, there's no one that organisation in that London league. There's no one that wants to lose games. Like everyone wants to win games. So I sort of reject the idea that the London Blitz will be saying if they did lose, we're hypothetically the score could be 47 now, right?
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
Like hypothetically, from what we know, if it did end up going the Exiles' way, I forgot my point. Yeah. Because
something about Kent.
Yeah, something. Yeah. All right, thank you. Right, I think we're done.
I think on that bombshell, yeah.
Should we go full screen to say
Shout
goodbye?
out Manchester Titans for giving us that bit of
update
at the end before we're about to go off.
Yeah, definitely. What a way to end the show. So we will come back. I will come back in about an hour or so, probably longer. I've got to put my kids to bed. And then do some updates, and then you won't ever see Hatch again.
Never.
So just to let you know, Hatch undersold himself when he introduced himself around when we joined. Hatch is my sidekick in running Gridiron Hub. So he's my boy. No, he and I are the two people that are the most senior in Gridiron Hub, and make all the decisions and organize everything and decide the direction of the organization. So but I'm the one that we decided when we needed someone to be like a figurehead. It was me that got that, so that's why you guys probably see me a lot more. You won't see Hatch. He just doesn't
like people.
You don't like people, yeah. But yeah, he's very heavily involved in Gridiron Hub and what Gridiron Hub's going to become very shortly. So yeah, you're in the presence of royalty today.
Greatness.
Yeah. And
Shout out
yeah,
me.
appreciate shout out to Hatch because he won't be back again. He might do
I
some
might
back.
be. It was quite fun. We had a good laugh.
Well, you could do it from your house. That's the thing. Actually, if we did it this way, you could. If we did it,
I think if I did it again, I'd come here again.
Would you?
Yeah, it's just funnier.
Okay, cool. Anyway, thank you. Have you anything to say? Any closing words?
I'm
Do
good.
a Jerry's final thought.
What, Jerry Springer?
Yeah.
I haven't really seen that. What's it? I don't know.
I used to do a final thought, like take care of yourself and each other. And
Nah, I'm good.
all right, guys, take
Thank you.
care.
Cheers for your
Bye-bye.
help. Bye bye.
Cheers for your help.
Cheers.